It's not really that important right now.
Just want to hold it.
Let go of my gels. I'm all in on the Pooniverse.
I think we all are. I think
Here we are. Hope you braced yourself and turned it up. All three.
Indeed.
Oh, I'm ready.
Yep.
Okay.
All the good names were gone. The podcast, episode 88.
Jeez.
You got an 88 for me? Any receiver, basically.
Marvin Harrison.
That's right.
I think that's the best one.
Yep. Jerry Rice was 80.
Yeah. Yep.
88.
Marvin Harrison.
Yeah, there's got to be another 88. That's really common.
There's a lot of 88s out there.
Yeah.
We're just not thinking of it.
That's all right.
That's okay.
I'm already over it. Episode 88. All the good names were gone. The podcast. I am your host, Matty.
I'm your co-host, Fost. I'm never over it.
Okay.
And I am Colby, and I'm drinking a CZ.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Welcome everybody to the podcast. We're glad that you're here. Second episode of the new year. Third? I don't know.
Second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Michael Irvin wore 88.
Thank you.
go.
I was like, there's a big one.
That's a real big one.
Yeah. For the old Dallas Stars, huh?
Yes.
That's a hockey team,
Yeah, but they're the Stars.
I guess.
Logo.
Okay.
In their own minds, at least.
They are not the Stars this year.
No.
I'll tell you that much. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening. As a reminder, please follow everywhere, and I mean everywhere. I mean your Instagrams, your TikToks, your Facebooks, all social medias, and especially on YouTube. That continues to grow, so thank you guys. Go find us all. Just type in all the good names we're gone on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. It really helps us out. Speaking of free, that's also following us on the Spotify, which most of you guys use to listen to us. And if you hit that follow button up top, you're going to get notified when we upload, which is Mondays at 6 a.m. on the button. Full video goes up on YouTube. Of the episode that comes out on Monday. So a lot going on here, and we got some fun stuff coming up. So stick around, lock in. If you're new here, great. If you've been here for a long time, great. If you're in the middle, great. We appreciate you being here. Let's get right into it. What are you guys drinking?
Well.
Yours is hiding.
Yep, that's hiding. All right. I've got the old giant thermo flask of ice water.
Okay.
Not to be overshadowed by the big old jug of strawberry lemonade from Florida's Natural.
Yeah.
Florida's Natural, huh?
Yeah.
Not going with the Minute Maid.
Not doing the Minute Maid. It's like $2 at Walmart. So
Oh, okay.
can't go wrong with it.
Florida's Natural is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It's not
simply
simply
by any stretch,
but it's still pretty good.
It is.
Yeah.
It's perfectly serviceable. The strawberry is kind of weird in it, I guess.
All right.
But what are you gonna do?
Well, you're going to be hydrated, huh?
Yep. Colby, what kind of hops and water do you have?
Well, I already said, but I'm drinking a CZ.
Huh?
I'm feeling the tired bug, so I thought I'd give it a little kick.
Sure.
And then the Moosehead should help too. I'm drinking I have a couple Mooseheads.
Okay.
It's what was left in my fridge.
Is that a lager?
A Canadian lager.
Sure. You know me. I know my beers.
Yeah, you do. 12 ounce. The beer it just says beer, 5% alcohol to volume.
You know what's crazy?
Which is literally almost all of them.
I don't think I've had a beer in
Years, huh?
5+ years.
I think the last
Actual just beer.
I think the last beer I saw you drink was a Heineken.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Like I've
Or
drank
like a Corona, maybe.
I've drank a few times in the last few years, but it's been like champagne at weddings.
Or like an old fashioned.
And I had an old fashioned once, and I had a Moscow Mule once at a wedding.
Okay.
I don't think I've had an actual beer.
Did you have something at Andy's or no?
Yeah, I had a champagne.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I was wasted.
I was wasted by heat waves at that wedding.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It was hot. That was a hot one.
It's the hot. Look, we've been to some hot weddings. Mm-hmm. That was the hottest, warmest my body has ever been at a wedding. Sitting on top of the roof up there.
Kurt's was pretty hot too.
That was a different hot though.
Yeah.
Andy's was just like
We had to wear Gold Bond just to keep the sweat away.
That's East Coast hot though. That's like rainforest. This was just burning down hot.
Yeah, it was nasty.
That was crazy.
That was like us at Cross Creek.
It was really funny going in after the ceremony though, and everyone's face was just bright red.
Yeah.
All the white people, they were just sunburned immediately.
There were a lot of them.
Yeah.
I felt at home.
You should. Good food at that wedding too. Remember
was
they had
good.
the like platters of meat come out.
It was good. Very good. What are you drinking?
I'll tell you, audibly. Oh,
It's a nice crisp open.
We all know and love that sound.
yeah, that's a CZ.
Yeah. You got the Santa cans.
Still got the same. They were still in store
Really?
at the Target.
They should give you a discount on
Sorry, this is a Fred Meyer purchase.
that. Ooh.
Fred Meyer had a buy two get one free. I think.
That's not very good.
No, maybe it was buy two get two free. I don't remember.
Safeway's usually
It
like
was a
buy
good deal.
2 get 3 for free, but then it's like $12.99 per 12 pack.
Yeah, no, it was a good. I did the math. It was a good deal.
All right.
It's not better than the Costco though.
No,
They
no,
got
no.
the 35 pack there, and it's like $9 or something crazy. It's
Yeah, that's good.
That's how they get you.
yeah, I love the.
I'd go
Costco.
through that so quick.
Yeah.
The cans.
Oh yeah, yeah. And also the big news with the Costco is they're switching to Coke.
Oh, for their
So,
deli?
yeah. So on that tap, there's gonna be CZ on the
There
tap.
better be.
Oh, Coca-Cola Kings.
They've been Pepsi almost my whole life. I think
I hate when places are Coke, but they don't offer
they don't
Coke
have CZ.
Zero.
Yeah.
That means they're gonna have Barks.
Yeah, we go to a lot of places where they don't have CZ and they just have Diet Coke.
Yep. And then you almost have to do Diet Coke. Yeah. I actually had one earlier when I went to McDonald's. and I
it's
was
not
like,
the
this
same.
is not, it's fine. It's fine.
How often do you have How many times do you have McDonald's in a month? 30 days.
I'd say 8 times.
Yeah.
Maybe like
Yeah.
2 for me.
Mostly breakfast.
Every 3 or 4 days.
yeah.
Yeah. Breakfast
Yeah.
is good. That's good stuff. Okay. That's what I'm drinking. CZ with the Santa on it.
Very good.
Those machines like at Five Guys where you can add the stuff to it.
Oh, yeah.
Do they have Coke Zero in that?
Yep.
Do they? Mm-hmm. Oh, so I could go make like an orange Coke Zero or something.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds like a real problem.
They,
Peach CZ.
Qdoba has one of those machines. So for the long time, I'd be going there right for work,
Yeah.
I'd get like a bowl.
Yeah.
A bowl and then like a medium Coke Zero because their
Yeah.
medium's pretty big, and they got the machine. Man, it is the best combo.
Interesting.
Off tap too is so good.
I did peach Sprite once, and that was
Yeah.
pretty
Me too.
good.
I did. I always did the orange Sprite.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you can always mix it up,
Yeah.
That was, remember one of the first times we went to Vegas back when I drank, and I kept getting orange Absolute and Sprite. Remember that?
I do kind of remember that. I don't remember a lot of things about that.
Yeah, that was my drink of choice. That
God, we drank a lot when we were there.
Yeah, but orange Absolute, or no, Mandarin Absolute and Sprite. That was my.
You did that, and the all black evening call with the Jaeger in it. Oh God. Yeah. While we're checking in,
Yeah, the other day.
I also had probably the worst diarrhea of my life.
Yeah.
in that hotel lobby.
Yesterday we were sitting on the couch, and I said to Marissa, I said, I'll give you $1 if you can guess what my first upload on Instagram was. And we went back, and she did not guess that it was an ice cream. There was just a soft serve ice cream cone. That's all it is. With like a dark filter on it and a border.
Wasn't it from McDonald's?
It's just a McDonald's soft serve. Anyway,
Hey man, those cones were so good though.
so then she started scrolling up. Boy, oh boy, is it embarrassing to go back to that, man. I mean, anyway, so there's a photo of me with an evening call.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, listen,
Hey man,
it's a different lifetime.
that was a simpler time.
Different lifetime, man. Yeah, I posted a lot of photos of Jennifer Love Hewitt that I had no idea I did. But there's like 6 photos of Jennifer Love Hewitt on my Instagram years ago.
Just randomly.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean, she
almost,
was my crush for a long time growing up.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think that's what Instagram's for.
Well,
it's for a lot of things.
for whatever I want it to be.
I'm almost positive I have a picture of, you remember Jara Lee from that Midnight Money Madness
course,
joint?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the blonde chick.
Sure.
Didn't I win money on that or something?
You did.
yeah.
You won money by guessing Florence Henderson.
Yeah.
What did I win? Did they
It was
send me money?
It was a
Huh?
substantial amount of
Yeah,
money.
you won like
800?
yeah, I thought it was like 250 or
I
like
forgot
300 or
about
something.
that.
Yeah,
It was a lot of money.
Yeah, because you did it at my house. We were watching it
Yeah.
we were watching it upstairs, and you called in and you
I'm gonna
got
Google
on.
that thing. I want to.
Yeah.
Midnight Money Madness. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a cool
What the
little
hell
show,
was
man.
that?
Yeah. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what it is, but I don't know why that existed or anything.
Yeah, that was a cool little show.
There she is.
Yep.
Yeah, she was definitely the hot for sure.
And they just gave away money. It lasted for one season.
Well, yeah, they ran out of money.
2006.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, senior year, right there.
Game show wikis. I wonder if I'm on here. Winners.
You might be. You were a winner.
Oh my God.
The rewards for the games were cash prizes ranging anywhere from $100 to $3,700. I didn't win that much.
No, I think you won like $250 or something.
It was still a lot of money though.
Yeah.
That was a big day on Chehalis.
Like, yeah, hell yeah.
Big day.
I wonder how he spent
Probably
it.
spent it on Volcom.
Probably. I still would do that.
Big bites at 7-Eleven.
Big skater, this guy.
I know. That's all I
Yeah,
do.
look at him.
Big skater.
Look at him.
He skated over here.
Yeah, I wish I could go back and watch episodes of
Can you
it.
imagine watching Colby skate in my neighborhood on these hills? Or anyone for that matter.
It's pretty wild.
There were 56 episodes.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna have to go through each one. I forgot about that.
See if it's streaming somewhere.
I'm sure they have every episode saved.
Where to watch and stream? It's got to be somewhere.
All right, episode 88. No one gives a fuck about this. Here we go.
Let's go around the horn. What happened this week? Did you work? Did you play or get stung by a bee?
Nope.
Carvana stock or Frasier on the TV? There's one thing we know. We'll never let it go. Let the record show. Nothing has changed, so Colby will never finish Marvel. Just watch it already.
Speaking of Marvel, you're really marveling over those pens.
Yeah, I got new. For all of you, I've talked about how shitty these pens were I've had for the last month. I finally pulled the trigger. I think I talked about these last time. I pulled the trigger on the S Gel Sharpies.
The all white joints.
The all white special. It literally is special edition. S Gel Sharpie pens. It's my favorite pen. Boy, oh boy, do they glide around. They look good in the hand. The grip is nice. And most importantly, it's not going to leak ink. It's hard to say.
Jeez.
Leak ink all over my hand throughout the thing. Stop wasting my ink.
Makes a hell of a Stussy too.
Okay.
It sure does.
All right, let's go around the horn here.
Yeah, let's do it.
But before that, you know what time it is? It's the first time I've remembered to do this in about 30 episodes. It's Carvana time.
Oh yeah,
It is Carvana stopwatch time. Keep
always forget.
your trays in the upright position because
Okay.
we're going.
Last week it went down.
187.87.
168.42.
Oh, you guys went different ways, huh? It has rebounded a little bit. It is back up to 193.06.
Jeez, that was way off.
This gets back under $1. I'm selling. I'm putting my whole house on it.
Well, I hope that doesn't happen because I need it to go back up, and I need it to go back up very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's the stock market for you. It's not short term. You watch it go up and down, up and down.
Well, I need it to go up to about like 225 at least, because I need to sell some more stock.
Okay.
That's not what's but you have it, so might as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
But believe me, I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
you sit on that for 10 years, then cash it for $100,000.
I would love for that to be the case.
gotta do.
However, and it kind of goes into part of my week.
Okay.
I had to take my car into the shop on Thursday morning because I had a check engine light come on. So I was like, okay, well, I'll have it. I'll go get it
Do
looked
you
at.
take your car in when a check engine light pops up?
I don't think mine's ever popped up. Yeah.
I think I had that for a year straight. I never took it in, and nothing happened.
I think it usually means oil.
I think it's
No, that's usually a maintenance.
I think it's a scam. I think they go press a button. They go, all right, 42 vehicles here, 49 vehicles here. Check engine. Anyway,
I mean, I don't know how it's done, but
I think it's a scam because you
I
can just
do wanna know.
reset the button.
You can, but it'll come back
Yeah.
on again. So, and I mean, I've also in 3 years I've put 90,000 miles on that car.
Sure.
So,
No wear and tear.
Jeez.
but yeah. So,
You're gonna pass me, and I've had my car since
how many miles does your car have?
just went over 100,000.
Well, I already have 150,000.
I have 11. I have 11,000.
Yeah.
Do you really? Oh, it still tracks mileage and stuff.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm at 151K right now. So,
Yeah, that's.
but yeah, so as soon as that light came on, I was like, oh, okay, I need to get this looked at because, I'm up there on miles, and this is the first time I've had a check engine light on, so it's probably something that is important.
Needs to be checked.
Yeah, so I take it in, I go drop it off. They call me back later in the day and they're like, hey, so this is what's going on. And it's kind of like a laundry list of things. And it's ranging from like, you got to get some spark plugs. But
Where do you take it to?
P&M Automotive over by Dick's.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah, you could probably use some spark plugs, but like that's not really that important right now.
Just want to hold it.
Let go of my gels.
Yanking it right out of his hands.
Let go of my gels.
Well, you threw mine into the fucking closet. I'll never be able to
Those are
find it.
Salem Kaiser budget pens
Okay, buddy.
from the fucking pen outlet.
Okay.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it was stuff like that, and then it's like got some corrosion on your battery terminals.
Yeah.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like I'm not really worried about that one, but then they're like, your drive belt has a lot of cracks in it, and it looks pretty bad.
It's cheap.
But then they're like, the big thing that set the fault code off, that is the reason why your check engine light is on, is you've got 2 sensors that are failing, and they're tied into your exhaust manifold, which is also failing. Mm-hmm. And that is $2,800. Mm-hmm.
Damn.
So that's a spendy one. And I was like, I can't afford to do that. So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
So I paid $165 for the diagnostics part of it. And then I drove it away. Mm-hmm. So they're like, luckily, you have some time. Like you're not leaking exhaust or anything right now. And you don't have any other serious things. But as you keep driving it, and because you put a lot of miles on it, like every day, you will reach the point where like the exhaust won't be able to like breathe and your car will just slowly burn up, more or less. So
nice.
I was like, okay, well, I should probably, since I can't afford to do this repair, I'm going to probably have to start looking to maybe trade this thing in for something else.
Yeah.
So I go car shopping, just started looking around.
Just don't tell them what's wrong with it.
When I was looking to see like if I had any trade-in value.
What you got to do is pull the Matilda and put a drill into it and run the miles backwards.
Yeah, by about 100,000 miles.
Such a funny scene.
It
He's
is.
just
I
with
love
an
it.
electric drill, just rolling it down.
What year is the car?
2016.
Okay, it's not. Yeah.
Yeah. So I started looking around. I looked to see if I have any trade-in value on that thing.
Yeah.
And I've got about $11,000 of negative equity on it. So, I have to roll that over into whatever I'd be getting, which really narrows my choices down to just about nothing.
For sure.
It'd basically be me getting like another Sentra, but paying twice as much for it.
Yeah.
So that's not going to work.
Not worth it. You ever thought about a bike?
Yeah.
Be a hell of a bike ride.
Would love to ride
You'd
my
be
bike.
in crazy shape.
Oh, I
Yeah.
would.
Leave it 9 p.m.
Yeah. He's got to leave right now, actually.
Yeah. So I'll see you guys later.
Yeah.
What about a moped?
Would a moped get me 130 miles a day?
To the gallon, I hear from Lloyd Christmas.
Sure. That's true. They got gas like one time
Yeah.
between.
We made it all the way to Aspen.
They did.
Yeah.
They really did.
They got that thing through the snow.
Through the Rockies.
Yeah.
So unrealistic.
Unbelievable. So, yeah, I looked around for a while. I looked, up in Portland, down in Salem, down towards like Medford, over at the coast. Couldn't find anything. And so then it dawned on me. I was like, well, I do have more stock. I don't want to use that, but if it's the only option that I have in terms of either getting into a car that I can't afford or selling my stock to repair the car that I have and probably getting another 2 or 3 years out of it before, and then it maybe getting a little bit closer to at least positive equity out of it, then maybe I got to do that. So I'm going to get my car fixed this coming week.
Nice.
So that'll be kind of like an early birthday present to myself.
Sure.
It should last longer than a couple of years after doing this.
Well, the only reason why I say a couple of years is because 2 years from now I'll be over 200,000 miles on
you
that thing.
use your car more than the average person.
Yeah. I mean,
Your car is 9 years old right now, but it's really 15.
Yeah. And and then like realistically, the car's been great. Like I bought it with 60,000 miles on it. It's been fantastic. It's exceeded my expectations for buying a used car that had 60,000
I'll sell you my
miles
car.
on it. Sure, I can.
$261,000.
That's I would be paying you off for the rest of my life.
That's right. Let's lock that in.
So
I'll even give
Lock
you
that deal in right
I'll
now.
even give you no APR.
Wow.
I'll give you a deal.
He's a real friend.
Yeah, he is.
You
he
can
really
also
is.
move in here for $11,000 a month.
It'll always keep
Totally up
going
to
up. It'll always keep going up.
It's up to you.
You know where you got to go? The Matty Casino.
Yeah.
Everybody's a winner. So they say.
We want you to win.
We want you to win.
We want you to win at the Matty.
I don't believe that at all.
We want you to win. Damn it.
So
Not greedy at all.
And we'll give you a loan. You run out of money? We'll give you more.
Yeah.
it's gonna up the
What's
rent.
the interest on that fucking thing?
72%.
Oh
What's
boy.
the collateral on it?
Your life. Your bloodline.
Yep. If you lose all your chips, I will shoot you.
That's right.
Yeah. You're dead.
All right. So you did some car shopping.
Did some of that.
Okay.
Took down the Christmas decorations this week.
Yep.
So that's
This
that's
rookie trying to open a beer.
I can't do it.
I will maintain that is the worst bottle opener I have ever seen.
And I would just do that with
It
my.
cost me like $30.
I would do that with my cold bear manly hands too.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
I did it.
Okay.
All right.
It's frustrating.
Sorry, I was feeling
This is
sober.
when when you would say I remember my first beer, but I feel like that joke ended about 15 years ago.
It did. I honestly don't think that he does remember his first
And
beer.
I do remember my first. Do you remember your first beer?
I do.
Colby,
I
no
don't
way.
think
It was over at Kevin O'Hagan's house.
Yeah.
It was,
Was that
a,
mine as well, maybe?
That's possible. It was a 211 Steel Reserve. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a terrible first beer.
It is.
My first beer was a Bud Light
Ooh.
with my dad and
Kid Rock.
Emil Fahrenkrug. There he is. And, they
And the
said-
winner for greatest name of 2025.
I was
already.
like 12 at a barbecue, and he goes, "You want to try one?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah, I want to try one." Are you kidding me? I think I drank a quarter of it maybe and went right back to my fruit punch.
I mean, in the grand scheme of
Faded.
things, yeah.
I bet you were fucking toasted,
Oh yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, grand scheme of things, fruit punch, maybe a little better than a Bud Light
At 12,
at 12. Yeah. Especially at 12. I don't know, even at 37.
I honestly think it was like you can try this, you're gonna hate it, and maybe that's a good thing kind of thing at 12. You know what I mean? Maybe trying to do a lesson.
Maybe you should just try a whole carton of cigarettes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, all parents want their kids to be alcoholics.
Oh.
And druggies.
Sure.
I only hope that for my kids.
Call CPS or whatever it's called. VHS. What is
Yes.
it?
Call
CPS.
VHS.
What does CPS stand for?
Child Protective Services.
That sounds like where they take them and puts them in other homes under different names.
CPS.
Yeah.
It's witness protection.
Yeah.
That's a little different.
The only thing they have in common is the P.
You think you should have kids?
Probably not.
You think they're safe with you?
Yeah, they are safe with me. I mean,
Okay.
Hayden's about to be 9. That's 9 years that I've.
Yeah.
She is still on.
kids
She
alive,
is still
yeah.
on the grid. So that's
good.
Okay.
Anywho,
Ball, but okay. Boss.
that's the real barometer.
test.
It is.
It is.
Let's see. So this week also, Michaela and I went to Harrison's school to go meet with the principal. However, he was not there, so we have to go in on Tuesday because Harrison got a referral.
Yes.
Let's go. So he has, and I think I've talked about this on the show before, but there's been a long saga between him and this one kid.
Yeah, hell yeah. Henry or whatever his name is.
I won't say his name.
It's Henry.
Sure. Well,
Rowan Gardner.
Yeah, Henry Rowan Gardner.
Yeah, for the sake of whatever. His
I don't
name's
care
Henry.
what
Let's call him
Fuck that.
Anal Fischelberger or whatever the hell you.
Anal Fischelberger.
What did you say your dad's friend's name was?
Wait, no.
Anal
How old is this kid?
They're in first grade.
Abel?
How old are you in first grade?
6, 7.
Oh, so his name's probably like Schmaden or some crazy bullshit
what
with
the
a
hell?
Y.
Schmaden.
Yeah, that's
Jackson with a Y or some bullshit.
okay.
Right around that age is when everyone spelled things weird. On
Yeah,
purpose.
it's so ever since he's been at the school, he's had classes with this same kid.
Yeah.
And he's been bullied by this kid the whole time.
Yeah.
You know, the name calling, you know, the getting hit in the back of the head with the lunchbox, getting basketballs
Oh
thrown
my
at him also.
God.
Yeah, this kid's a little shitbag. And
Okay.
Yeah.
I won't play devil's advocate, but
so
sometimes bullies are bullies for a reason.
I'm sure there's plenty. So we get this referral and it says that, you know, Harrison apparently decided to choke this kid
Awesome.
because and so when when they asked Harrison why, he said, well, he was calling me names, which, and they asked
that
the kid,
adds
like,
up.
I didn't do that.
Sure.
As any 6-year-old is going to do.
Of course. Yeah.
And so we get the referral, and now we have to, so we're going in to talk to the principal saying, look, he's not the kind of kid that's just going to go walk into a room and just go start choking people out. Like, it's just not,
He plays video games.
he does.
That's where it comes from.
It's so violent.
Every video game is Grand Theft Auto.
That's right.
So yeah, it's just, we're going to go in and talk to him and just, say, look, this is a thing that's been going on for a long time. He's been getting bullied by this kid for 2.5 years.
Yeah. So why have they not stepped in and done anything?
I don't know. Like this is the issue. And like, it's a new principal this year. So he doesn't really know anything about it. I talked to the principal last year about this multiple times, and they were able to kind of keep him separated. But the first grade class is really small. There's only 12 people in it. And so like they're exposed to each other all the time. And this kid just doesn't leave him alone. Like Harrison, when we pick him up from school, he almost every day or so, it's, he wouldn't leave me alone. Like he called me names. He was pushing me. He was shoving me. He was saying this and this and this. He called me worthless. He called me stupid. He called me all this stuff.
Here's the deal.
Like,
this is why I never want to be a parent, because if that happened to my kid, I would go inside. I would grab him by the back of the neck like a lion. I would put him on the side of a curb with his mouth open on it.
Oh,
and
God.
I would smash down on the back of his head.
Oh my God.
Hard as I could. And I'm not talking about curb stomping. I want to break his jaw through the back of his cranium. I want to see his teeth come out the back of his head.
We just lost a lot of people there.
Great. Fuck you.
Whoa.
Go fuck your mufflers or whatever. You're all car guys anyway. Idiots.
You know what the crazy thing is? You know what I watched last night? American History.
American History? Sure.
I really did.
I think you know what the crazy thing is? I had those same thoughts.
So
on Tuesday we got to go in. We're going to talk to him and basically just say, hey, look, there's a reason why this happened. This has been a very well documented thing for ever since Harrison got here.
Yeah.
And something needs to be done because he doesn't feel safe coming to school anymore. And so either you guys need to separate the two of them by, put one of them in a different class or something, or we're going to pull him out of this school because there should be no reason why this continues to happen. Like, he only did what he did because he feels like he has no other moves to make.
Oh, he has a lot of moves to make.
Choking was a good one.
Just take a gun to school. Shoot it up.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think happens?
That's going to be a major referral.
What do you think happens?
That would be...
Kids get bullied. They shoot up schools. That's just how it goes.
Oh.
Sure.
So let's get it done early. Maybe he does 30 years. Let's start it early. Get him out at 35.
Wow, he only gets 30 for that?
Well, you know how the judicial system works. He might get 4.
True.
He is white.
And he is 6.
Yeah. Oh, 6. Sorry. He's out at 36.
Oh,
Easy.
Yeah.
That's an easy.
He's going to run a Fortune 500 company when he gets out.
Sure.
I'm sure.
Anti-bullying by Harrison. So, yeah.
Give him the choke. I'm just picturing 2 little boys.
In the choke. Yeah, it was wild. It really was.
Oh, we can laugh at the.
So that was that. As far as I didn't really do a lot of gaming this week. We had Kenna over pretty much every night this week. She actually just moved back in today.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. So so pretty busy week with spending time with her, having her here. So that's been good. We watched a movie on Netflix last night. Not last night. I think it was the night before last night, called Code 8. It's on Netflix. Kind of a really cool movie, actually. It's about had kind of like a District 9 feel to it a little bit, but instead of like aliens, they're just like people that have like powers, more or less. Like people have like telekinesis, or they can like pyromancy or stuff like that. And so they're kind of ostracized by society. And there's only just like a small sect of them.
Sounds like the X-Men.
A little bit, yeah, and to a lesser degree because they're not like superheroes; they're just regular people. Yeah,
So are the X-Men.
and that's true until they're not.
True.
Until they're not. And so it's a guy and his mom is really sick to the point where like she also has abilities, but her sickness causes her to start to lose control of them, and so now she can't like perform her duties at work and what have you.
8 Mile, you said?
It's called Code 8. And so
Pretty close.
and so she's on the brink of dying, and so they're pretty poor, and so he decides to get in with like this group of people they're like drug runners, and like the drug that's like the big deal in this universe is extracted from people that have abilities, like they take it out of their spinal cords. And so that's kind of the big deal there. And so he gets in with this group of people, and they're trying to just do like these big runs of getting these drugs and selling them off. And so he's trying to do that to try to afford like operations to save his mom. And so it's an interesting world, just like showing.
And that's on the Netflix?
It's on Netflix. There's 2 movies. We watched the first one. There's a second part of it.
Oh, okay.
And so we're gonna watch that one later. But yeah, it's just it's a cool action movie. Like there's some cool drama elements in there. I don't recognize any of the actors in it.
Okay.
That I can remember. So it's kind of just like a B-level movie, but it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Low budge.
Yeah. So yeah, some good violence.
Yeah.
The choking or the...
There is some choking in there. There really is some choking in there.
I can't get the good little 6 and 7
You little scoundrel!
Yeah, the idea.
Stop making fun of me!
Yeah, the idea.
Kill you!
The idea
Bart
of
Simpson just...
the idea of it being choking. I can't wrap my head around that.
First of all, so I had 7 referrals in 1 year at Clear Lake.
Oh my God.
Were they for choking?
No, but the
chicken.
funniest one though, we found in my box of papers a few years ago, and it just said, at recess, it said one line, at recess, Matt ninja drop kicked Jesse Robles in the head. That's all it said. And I was like, yeah, well, he probably like, you remember going to recess, you'd sprint to the balls and try to get the best basketball or best soccer ball.
Out of the big garbage bin or whatever.
I think he took the ball I wanted. And I just drop kicked him in the ear.
Oh my God.
Well,
You're so violent.
give me my fucking ball.
It's not yours.
Oh, it is.
You should have choked him.
He was the king of the
I
school.
spit on a kid's hair from behind on the bus once.
Oh my God. What is wrong with you?
What's a conduct card?
Oh yeah, I remember the
remember
conduct.
those?
I remember
Yeah,
the conduct cards for sure.
Lots of conduct for you, sir.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, yeah, kind of an eventful week.
Yeah.
For various reasons.
Yeah, nice.
Never had to go to a good old principals meeting for something like this before.
Yeah.
But if something doesn't happen, if it happens again, he's going to get suspended. So I really don't want that.
Yeah. I mean,
So
Or tell him, keep doing that, and you get out of school, we can go golf.
that is true. I do need to teach him to golf.
That's right.
Well, I definitely watched. He and I watched the new Bob Does Sports where they
Nice.
against Xander Schauffele.
Xander. Man.
He talks a lot of shit. He does.
So Xander, what I've learned about Xander is he's kind of a silent killer, which is like, I think he's ranked 2 in the world, right? I think
he's up there.
I think it's Scheffler, Xander, Rory. I'm pretty sure it's the top 3. But Xander's always kind of like, he doesn't really smile. He doesn't show emotion when he golfs. He's just like kind of stone faced.
Yeah, strictly business in
And
a way.
he's and those are the most ruthless people. Because then when they say something, you're like, oh, like you like broke out of your character to say that.
Did you watch it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had so many just little zingers.
Yeah. But by the way, I think it's really funny.
It is.
He laughed a lot because I think he does have a personality.
The whole comment section is just them like people trying to figure out whether he's being serious.
That's
or
right.
not.
And he's not. He's totally not.
But it just like the deadpan stare on his face. It's
Yeah.
like I don't know if he genuinely hates these guys or not.
And he, by the way, he is so good at golf.
He is.
It is insane. But I think if I remember right, he actually lost in that video. Oh. Because it was just a scrap. It was just BDS versus Xander. I'm pretty sure BDS won.
I think they did.
Pretty sure.
I think he came back at the end, but I think
Now, that
they,
is 3 people playing golf and they take their best shot versus 1 person. But it's still the second best golfer in the world.
and that's still a big accomplishment
For sure.
So
Yeah. No, good video though. Dude, YouTube golf is fucking exploding.
it is.
It is That Grant Horvat dude just hit 1 million. What's his name? Phil Mickelson just started a channel. He's already over 1 million with Grant.
Isn't, I'm trying to
BDS is exploding.
I'm trying to think of the other really big channel, isn't it? Like
Good.
Yeah, good.
Good
is
is
the other
explode. Like it's just, and the thing is that now that like Phil and even like Max Homa went on BDS, once players see that they're like, oh, that looks like fun. Now BDS is getting Xander Schauffele. You know what I mean? Like now all the golfers are
Well,
like,
and
sure,
they had NFL players because they had like
It's just
they had,
like-
like Sam Darnold on
well,
there.
Grant Horvat, they didn't play a match, but Grant on his channel just had Tiger.
Oh, that's
Jeez.
right. Yeah. I saw
So
that.
like
I
you
saw
don't
that.
get bigger than Tiger. And all it was just kind of Tiger watching his swing and giving him tips. But like something's exploding when the professionals are in for it. You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool stuff.
a lot of content to make this summer, Fost.
Oh yeah.
A lot of content to make. We'll get Colby out there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's my invite? God damn it.
Well, yeah.
You gonna be
You threw your shoulder out at a fucking
I know.
simulator.
We might just do some miniature golf content, maybe.
As a reminder,
we should though. That actually would be fun.
As a reminder, you can always just come and drink and just be outside.
Okay, cool. Let's do that.
we should do some mini golf though. That would be cool.
mini golf content.
There's a guy that I follow on TikTok. He strictly just does mini golf tournaments with his friends
Yeah.
all the
That'd
time.
be fun.
Where's mini golf here though? Best Roadhouse and
Best little roadhouse, probably
Pietro's.
We should go bowling more too.
Pietro's one suck though.
Bullwinkles.
Albany. Yeah, there's a good one.
Yeah,
outside.
I've been. Yeah.
So we could do a couple of those.
I'm in for that. I'm also in for just drinking while you guys golf, and maybe some good content will come.
Go hit up bogeys for that simulator.
Seriously, there's nothing more like when I was out with you and Brad and Huss. Like, there's nothing more fun than that. You're outside first of all, which is nice, and then it's just
You against the elements,
man, oh man,
or just your own horrible swings.
I think I'm gonna try to hit more because I kind of ran out of courses to go to close to us last summer.
That's true.
So I gotta kind of
Well, now it's return trips.
yeah, but I want to fill that up. How many spots do I have left?
12.
12. Fuck, that's a lot.
You might have to go out of state.
Yeah.
So there's a ton in Eastern Oregon and middle of Oregon that I haven't hit, but that's the fucking
Well,
desert.
yeah, that's you.
So
you got,
hot.
and you got to make a whole
It's
thing out of that.
so
You might have to
hot.
make an overnight trip out of that.
Yeah, and they just announced that
Are there any golf courses in Sisters?
what's the oh yeah, of course. What's the at Bandon? They just announced that you actually can't book there anymore because it's gotten so popular. What they do is there's a lottery now that you have to hit to book.
Got to win the lottery, huh?
Yeah.
That's oh boy.
So there's that. There's a
Okay.
bunch of stuff on the coast that I haven't played, but like around here within like 50 miles,
Oh,
pretty much hit them all.
uh-huh.
We got to go do Meadowlawn soon.
We do.
I actually drove by it the other day. It's actually green because it just went through winter. So it actually might be nice right now.
It looks normal.
Yeah, it might be nice right now. And it's cheap. Meadowlawn's like $14.
Oh yeah. it's a nice little course when it's actually a real course and not just a
you how bad it
fucking
was last summer.
dirt clod.
It's the worst thing I've ever seen. Anyway, we'll get you out there.
All right, I'm excited.
Get you out there.
Cool. How was your week?
You just fill up that little basket in the back of the thing with ice.
Okay,
Put
I can
your
do
beers
that.
in the back.
I can do that. I know how to do that.
Yeah.
My week?
Any bees?
No bees.
Damn it.
No ice bees, huh?
Talk about a boring week. Just a snoozer. Just fucking the worst.
Did you push a kid into the pool this week?
Yes, Thursday.
Okay.
Let's see. It was the first week back.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'll tell you what. I woke up Monday morning and I punched my headboard.
Oh, I bet.
That's how fucking upset I was.
I bet.
I literally woke up just pissed.
Yeah.
Which goes to show this boy needs a new job.
Yeah. Well, you also didn't do what Marissa did, which was like start waking up earlier the 3 days before.
I went to bed later that night.
Yeah, so that
couldn't
makes
go to
it
sleep.
hard. That makes it hard,
Yeah, so I actually went all week. Somehow I made it.
Yeah.
I did the swimming on Thursday.
Nice. What do you do? You do trunks?
Yeah, Vulcan ones. I kid you not, they're Vulcan ones.
Damn it.
They're incredible though. They're the best swim trunks I've ever had.
Sure. Yeah.
Tuesday, the highlight of the week.
Yeah.
Tuesday, Riley got a tooth pulled.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I left work.
That is a highlight. Riley in pain.
Yeah. Oh, she was. No, not really pain. She just was so nervous. So I left work a couple hours early on Tuesday and headed out.
Yeah.
Met
Where do you go?
Kaiser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Met the ex-wife there. We both sat through it all.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I was there because she had a hard time being in there with her during it.
Of course.
But yeah, the dentist lady looked at it again and said, for sure, we're going to need to pull this. And she goes, this is not easy for kids.
Yep.
She had the laughing gas
Sure.
mask on.
Yep.
And she wasn't laughing. I'll tell you what, she was not laughing
Sure.
to begin with.
Tied some string around it and tied it to the door and closed it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
No,
Dental procedure, actually.
so they did
Part of the
that. They
protocol.
got her all set up, and then she was watching Ratatouille. She had to pick out a movie and was watching Ratatouille while she's doing it. But then she was so nervous, so she started crying. She didn't want to get it pulled. Dennis came in, tried to talk to her about it, and like, this is what we're gonna do and everything. And then so I kind of just held Riley. And I was like, let's just get it done. We're going to get it done. And then we're trying to reward her through it. Like, once you're done with this, the tooth fairy comes.
Sure.
And then once you're done with this, I gave her a $10 gift card to Starbucks so she will get cake pops.
Sure.
And then, so anyway,
You know, cake pops good for the teeth.
after you get your teeth pulled. Yeah, for sure.
We're just going to set you up for your next appointment.
Yeah, exactly. Well, she's already got one.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I wish I would have gotten an invite for this.
it was
I
pretty
just sat in the corner.
laughed.
Idiot.
It was pretty traumatic, man. She
Quit eating
was
pixie sticks.
She was
Yeah, that's terrible. Of
very
course. Yeah.
nervous. Let's just put it that way.
I don't want that to happen to me, and I'm an adult.
Oh, I know. I have to go in 2 weeks, and I'm
Yeah.
going to be a hot mess.
Yeah. I'll come hold you.
Thank you. I'll send you the reminder.
Just down a bunch of
Beer.
Did you?
This
They're like, sir, you reek.
is just where my head goes. But when she was all gassed up, did you ask her any questions that you've always wanted to ask? That's
No,
what I
because
would
it wasn't working. No, eventually they started. I think it takes a little while, but so anyway, the dentist comes in, starts talking to her. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get it so you can't feel your tooth.
Yeah.
And then you're just gonna relax, and you're not gonna feel the pain. That's what Riley's scared of. She doesn't want it to hurt.
Sure, of course.
Which makes sense. And then she doesn't like the blood.
Yeah.
But anyway, they took a while to get it all numbed up. She kept watching Ratatouille. And then probably after about 10 or 15 minutes is when the laughing gas started.
Yeah.
Because she was like trying to get up and she's like laughing about stuff.
Yeah. See, this is where I would ask all my questions, though.
Yeah.
I would've been like, hey,
Dude,
so,
she was high.
Any guys at the school?
She would just tell me.
Any
no.
smooching? What are we doing here?
Yeah.
I would have got all the tea.
what
What do you really think of me?
I don't think she would have I don't think she would have understood the question, man. She was on a different planet.
Sure.
Do you know the launch codes?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's where you get your info.
Right after, so she started like kind of laughing and giggling and stuff. And you're like, then we're thinking, okay, it's about time.
Sure.
She's in a good place.
Yep.
Dennis comes back in, and then Riley started crying again. She's like, I don't want the tooth to go yet.
Right.
As she's like kind of laughing still.
So then he ripped it out of her head and just put it right in her face.
Yeah. So dude, they numbed it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. And it's just like I don't think they put a shot anymore. I think it's like an ointment. Anyway, so they're just putting it on and on and on. Eventually got to the point where she's like, okay, she can't feel this anymore. I can tell.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So I stood there and she took like these big ass tweezers.
Oh yeah.
Goes right in there and she's like, I'm going to hold it this way for about 5 seconds. Let's count 1,
Pluck.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, that's
Goes
nice
back
of
the
her
other
to
way.
count because
1, 2, 3. The dentist was.
Oh, because I thought it was going to be count to 5, 1, 2, boom.
No.
As they
That's
should.
how they should do it.
No,
Yeah,
she just kind of went one
so just
way with
back
it
and forth, right? Yeah. Yeah.
for 15 seconds, and then
Yeah.
it went boop, popped right out.
For sure.
Riley was good right after that. So
Yeah, of course. It's not even most of the time, and this is for me too. It's not even the actual thing.
It's all
it's
the
the
setup.
build up.
It is
It's the build up.
That's what it was. So once the
100%.
tooth was out, she was still pretty numb, but not like high
Did
anymore.
you punch her?
No,
That's the time to do it.
I know.
Take your anger out. She wouldn't feel a
punch
thing.
Yeah, I was just making sure it was still
would've felt
working.
CPS,
I
it
would've
doesn't
missed on
count
my
if she's
punch.
already numb.
If she can't feel it, then I
All right,
never
I'll
did
tell you
it.
on February 6th when she goes back.
There we go.
Yeah, the dentist said on the opposite side.
Yeah.
We're probably gonna have to do the same thing.
Oh.
And the thing is about the tooth that she lost that they pulled, it won't grow back for probably like 4 years.
Awesome.
That's when the adult tooth comes
Yeah.
in. So
I mean, she
has
hasn't
a
had
gap.
calcium in 3 years. So
I know.
how is she going to grow a tooth?
I don't know.
Yeah. Not a lot of calcium in McNugs.
No, she drinks a lot of milk.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, that was like the I don't know if that's a
Does he know
highlight.
there's no milk in Sunny D?
I do. I really do.
Yeah.
What's crazy though is like
Hayden wasn't there, right? She was at school?
no. She was at the neighbor's house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The crazy part is like Riley doesn't drink like sweet
Yeah.
drinks.
Hayden
does way more.
Sometimes it can also just be genetic. It could also just
I think
be
it is.
how it grew. Like,
Yeah,
it's not
for
necessarily what you eat.
No, because Riley's actually way more aware and like cares about like her hygiene and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Whereas Hayden's like, I don't care if I brush my hair for a week. I don't
For
care.
sure. I can tell.
Yeah. But so anyway, yeah, she got that bad boy yanked. So
Nice.
we're all good now. We'll be returning on February 6th.
Now,
for,
is that
another-
cover? Is that under your guys' insurance?
Yeah, she's like triple covered.
God,
right now.
that's awesome. Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So she's covered by me, and then she's covered by Nick.
God damn.
And then with my second job, I actually have insurance
Right,
too.
yeah.
So I'm like double covered myself as well.
I got to get in on this insurance.
I started filing taxes today too.
Yeah.
It's nice when you can claim a dependent. I'll tell you what,
Sure.
your boy's going to be getting some money back.
I
which
claimed
is-
3 for like 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, dependents?
Yeah.
How?
You just write the number.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I'm
No,
saying
because I always wanted, you actually make more money throughout the year if you make your dependents even and then don't get a return. You make more throughout the year
Yeah.
than what your return is because the return's going through the system and back to you.
yeah.
So that's what I always did. I always just made it even. But, well,
I only put in for one job. I only got one W-2 so far. Once I put in the other one, I think
sure, yeah.
it's going to look much different.
Sure.
I'm kind of scared, but it started that process today.
Yeah.
What else?
What are you
did
doing
we
that with?
do? Actually, yeah. I'm doing the TurboTax this
I'm a
year.
tax act guy.
Me too.
I've been Tax Act for the last few years.
God, I love the tax act, especially now that you have a rapport with them. When you start a new year, you just go autofill. It fills almost all of it.
Maybe
in
I
for
need
you.
to do that. I saw a commercial for TurboTax that if you're a new member this year, you get a
Oh,
you can
yeah, you
file
might get a good deal. Yeah.
well, you get a file for free.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
But then I got on, and I think I've done through them way back in the day.
Yeah.
So I'm not a new member. So I was just plugging in information just to see what might come back.
Right.
But maybe I'll do the Tax Act again.
I'll
this
be
year.
your CP. I'll do your taxes.
It's not much.
9,000, my fee. Then I'll do your taxes.
Okay, deal.
Just let me know.
That's one thing I didn't do this week. I'm not paying Matty to do my taxes. What else? We finished season 1 of Shrinking.
Yeah.
So that's my second time
It
through.
ends at the wedding.
The push.
Oh, the push. But then it's the wedding.
What? But that
and
very
then-
last
and then
scene is the push.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Which is a wild ending. To
It's
it.
pretty wild. So yeah, this is my second time through, and then
Yeah.
Chelsea just finished it for the first time.
I love season 1. My opinion, season 2 blows 1 out of the water. And I think 1's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, she likes it. We both like it.
Yeah.
And then I said, "There's a lot of cheese in this," and she goes, "Yeah, I agree."
Is there though?
Just kind of cheesy stuff.
Not in season 2.
Okay, season 1 for sure. There's a lot.
I think season 2 they really dialed in a lot. Like
You
I
know who
think
I
they
least-
I think they looked at 1 and went, what worked, what didn't work, and they just did what worked.
Do you like neighbor Liz?
Yeah. Oh my god.
It drives me nuts. I don't know
Well,
why.
that's because she's a strong woman and you hate that. We
No,
get it.
because I like what's the black girl's name? She's real tall.
yeah, that's Huss's dream. By
She's
the way,
a thick.
Huss loves the Shrinking as well, and he texts me all the
bet.
time, and he's like,
He loves her.
"Oh yeah, he loves."
No,
a tall-
she's great. She's funny as fuck.
Yeah, she's great. Yeah.
I don't know what it is about neighbor
think
Liz.
that
She drives me
I
nuts.
think that will change in season 2.
Neighbor Liz?
Yep.
I hope. Her husband's my favorite character, though.
He would be. Yeah, he's fine.
He's funny, dude. He's always good for a little like one-liner.
No, he definitely has. He's funny for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, we finished it kind of late, season 1. So we didn't start up season 2 yet. But
that's
I think
exciting.
that's the next,
Dude, 2 is.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, the last episode of season 2. This is not a spoiler. Is a top 5 hardest I've ever cried watching something.
Jeez. Okay.
And when you see it, you're gonna go, "Oh yeah, that wasn't a spoiler," because it's not. But there's just,
Okay. Well,
cry.
hopefully I can report back next week.
Yeah.
We got to get through a lot of it. I won't have my kids this weekend, so we'll be able to tackle
nice.
a lot of it.
Yeah. Where are they going? Hawaii?
California.
Damn, I was
For
close.
like a weekend.
Are they gonna go fight some fires?
I wondered the same thing now that all this is happening.
You also need to get caught up on Severance.
I know.
Ooh, that's soon.
It
Holy
starts on
shit,
it starts
what's
on
today?
Friday. It starts on Friday.
Yeah.
So you
I
got
wonder, are
to.
they doing an episode a week or are they doing all? I don't know actually.
Probably an episode a week, I would think. Also caught up on pop culture.
Oh, don't say anything. I'm almost there.
I also
you're not?
I also started watching that
Yeah,
this week.
yeah.
That was the other thing that
I think
did.
there's 16 episodes.
There's
now, or
16 and we are on 14.
Okay, yeah, that's where we start.
I'm on 5 right now, so I've
Okay.
got some catching up to
I
do.
went on a run. I think on 14 or 13. I think I had 9 in a row. And then I think I missed like 2 and then went on another like 7 or 8 in a row. Like I was smoking one of them.
Also, I was supposed to mention Chelsea watched Wicked.
Oh, look at that.
Can I report?
Yeah. And?
She loved it.
Of course she did, because it's fucking awesome.
You know, it's funny. She's like, I don't like movies where there's like music. I don't really care for musicals. She goes,
that's
but I'm
fine.
going to give this a chance. Everybody's talking about
Absolutely.
it. She loved it.
It's to the, in my opinion, it's to the point where sometimes people talk about stuff and it's just hype. It's past that point. It's to the point where everyone's talking about it because it's so good. You know what I mean? There's levels to hype.
I was
Great.
seeing
She wouldn't
bits and
stop.
pieces of it as she was watching it.
Oh, she watched it at home?
She watched like the first part at my place, and then I had to leave for work or something.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And then she just hung out there for the rest of the day and watched it.
Nice.
Yeah.
She liked it.
Yeah, she said she really enjoyed it.
It's fantastic.
She goes, he was right.
Yeah, no shit. Now,
I didn't want to report that part, but I had to, I guess.
yeah.
That you were right.
Does she listen to the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have some drama to bring up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
This isn't good. All right.
Well-
is this part of your week?
No.
Okay.
I won't say the handle, but
Oh no.
she popped up on the IG. And I said, you know what? I'm going to be a nice guy, make her feel welcome. And I hit the follow button.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Her thing's private, so it's like requested, right? So she has to.
Yeah.
Okay. I get back on later, and it's approved.
Good.
And I go,
Good for
great.
her.
A lot of kids.
Well, she's got one kid. but
Guess
a lot
who didn't follow back?
Oh no.
So, Chelsea, if you're listening to this, you're dead to me until you follow back.
I'll message her right now as we speak.
Just so you know,
That's the drama of the week.
that's the drama of the week. Yeah, no follow
I'm
back.
sending a message right now. You need to.
And I was like, maybe in my head, I was like, if she wasn't private, then maybe she just missed it because I could just follow it. She wouldn't even know. She had to approve it, and no follow back. So, yeah,
Well, I
go
mean, it
choke
only
on your
took
kale.
us-
It's a real
Go choke on your kale.
it's a real coward's move right there.
That's right. Yeah, just,
I,
it's a real head of lettuce move.
Yeah.
Jerome Bettis would never.
That's right.
He would never.
Last Friday at work, we were in the library and there was a cookbook. It was a vegetarian cookbook.
Sure.
You better believe I took a picture of that thing and sent it to her.
Absolutely. Yeah.
She told me to steal it.
Sure. Couldn't you just
I
check
said,
it out?
Steal it from the library at the school, and she goes,
Why wouldn't you just check it out?
I guess I could. But I was looking through it. I'm like, none of this shit looks good, though, I'll be honest.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it looks good.
For
If there was meat in it.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that I took a picture of today, I was at Walmart.
Report card.
They definitely have Friends cereal.
Oh, that's funny. Vanilla bean. That's funny.
Yeah,
Huh, I wonder if it's any good.
Yeah.
It looks like shredded wheat or not frosted flake.
something like that. Yeah,
Nice.
I wonder if it's any good.
I don't know. Yeah, the one with the vanilla bean latte.
That's
is what it's
funny.
called.
I kind of want a bowl of cereal right now.
I had a bowl of
is random.
Reese's Puffs last night when I got home. It was real nice.
I have a lot of CT Crunch at my house right now.
me too.
A lot.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was my week.
So she watched Wicked. You didn't watch anything? Or Shrinking, I guess.
Yeah, no, I didn't really watch anything this week.
Okay.
A lot of Outdoor Boys, just a lot of YouTube. I find myself just going directly to
the
YouTube.
backlog.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. I watched, when I first found them, I probably watched like 10 backwards. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to watch all this. So I went back and started and went forward.
Jeez.
Because then you're like, you watch his kids grow.
There's a lot.
You watch him change physically. Like you.
Yeah, he's dropped some LBs for sure. What is your go-to, like, if you had to watch one? Do you like the ones in the snow?
The survival.
Yeah.
Snow's actually not my favorite now. Snow
That's
is awesome.
what I've been into, I've
The
noticed.
snow is really cool, but it's the survival ones where he's chopping trees down and building forts.
He does that in the snow, too, though.
Yeah, but it's too cold. Give me.
You don't like the digging and the...
Here's why. Because he doesn't. Because my favorite part about Outdoor Boys is when he cooks.
He cooks in the snow?
He doesn't cook as good of meals in the snow.
Because a lot of
In
it's
the snow,
yeah.
in the snow ones are like, I'm fucking tired and hungry and cold, so I'm making soups. I'm making like Indian food.
I like hermetically sealed a bunch of food already.
That's right. In the normal ones, he's
Yeah.
cooking like ribs and steaks and like
making his own
Crab legs.
making his own bread and stuff again.
The bread, and he always puts like the honey butter on it or whatever.
Yep, yeah. Puts it
And every time
puts
he
it
goes-
underneath the coals.
It's like non-bread, right?
No,
It-
not really. It's just bread. It's just the bread dough and yeast and salt, and he puts it in. Puts it on. He normally cooks it on the back of a shovel.
I watched one last night or the night before. Yeah, I did watch that one just recently. I watched one just the other night where he went to like a survival cabin, and then he's like, he figured he's going to be there by himself, and he's like, well, looks like we're going to have visitors.
Yep, other people.
And there's like 3 people that just show up.
And they got along, and he was like, you guys don't mind if I'm shoot for YouTube? And
I'm like, how? Dude, I would be so uncomfortable.
Well, in general,
it would kind of scare the shit out of me.
But here's the thing. In general, yes. But in that situation, everyone's on the same page.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we're all out here trying to explore. This is built for this.
we're all sleeping under the same roof as strangers tonight
That's right.
in this little cabin.
Yeah, I hope neither one of you wake up in the middle of the night and try to kill
And
me.
they all ended up being really nice.
Yeah.
They shit on his food. Their food was way better than his food.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that's a
Well,
good, that's a
he's
good
also
episode.
packing for one.
Sure. That's a really good episode. That's a good one.
Man, like when you ask what I'm watching though, I'm like, I seriously, the app I go to first on my Roku is YouTube.
Yeah, me too.
So much Outdoor Boys. I watch people to do like garage sale hunting. Dude, you can't get enough. Mav will put up a video,
Sure, yeah.
like fishing stuff.
I'm on a pretty good schedule now where I follow enough people where there's something new I want to watch every day now.
That is nice, yeah.
Every day I get on, I'm like, it's either Outdoor Boys or like, whatever. It's a good schedule.
Yeah. God, yeah. I think what I'm gonna do is drop my sling.
Yeah.
I really do think I'm gonna drop it because I don't think I need. The only thing I need is like ESPN.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
At this point, I think I'm gonna drop it and just subscribe to YouTube. I wish YouTube TV came with a membership to YouTube Premium.
Oh yeah. No, I
wish
that
they
would be-
just bundled that
That'd
together.
be unbelievable. It should be.
I don't know why they haven't done that.
Yeah, it should be. I really would drop YouTube TV even because I don't use it except for golf season just started.
Sure did.
And like, if I could just, maybe I can, if I could just unlock the golf channel and pay for that, I would just do that.
I know. I wish you could just buy singular channels.
Because that's really all I use all of YouTube TV for.
I wish there was a company that come out and they're like, pick 15 channels you want. We're going to charge you $30 a month.
That's right. Yep.
And you pick, I need 10.
I need 3, maybe.
Yeah.
ESPN, Golf Channel, maybe an occasional like ABC or something for a game.
Yeah, but when NFL,
Or an award show.
but when Red Zone comes back,
yeah,
you need that.
No, that's NFL season is the one I use TV the most for sure.
Oh, me too, by far.
and I guess it coincides with college football.
Yeah. I dropped my sports bundle just last night.
Like in the summer though, I'm like,
Don't really
I
need
only
it.
watch golf tournaments,
Yeah.
and even that you can almost get away with.
I know, during baseball, I just watch baseball and I use Fost account. because you get it free every year.
Right.
Sure do. That's right. You bet your ass I do.
That's right.
Thank you, T-Mobile.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
That inspired me to go to them in the first place.
That's a good perk.
It's the best deal.
It is.
I've used 3 or 4 of their perks before.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's some good stuff on there.
I might go back. I might drop AT&T.
You should.
Sorry, AT&T.
You should. We should just do an ATG business account.
Okay. New phones for everybody.
I could use one.
Anyway.
That it?
Yeah. Well, now that's out of there.
All right, here we go. I'll try to make this as fast as I can. Here we
go.
Got a lot of work done. Started watching Squid Game 2, season 2. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
How'd you like that first episode?
okay.
Didn't they drop all the episodes?
Yeah.
yeah.
Bryce
So
finished it.
I am
already.
on episode 4 or 5, I think. It's really good. It kind of felt like I was back in the world real fast, which I love. There wasn't really any like, okay, so what's happening? Because it kind of just started where it ended, which I liked.
I feel like I like the world building of season 1 better though so far.
Well, yeah, because they're building Squid Game.
Yeah.
Now you know.
You do. I don't know.
course,
Like the energy feels different.
Well, yeah, this is the sequel. This is now you know the world. Now what? Right? But that first episode was real good.
It was.
Yeah, I like because where they're going with it is exactly where they should have gone. You know what I mean? So there's been some crazy turns. There's been some really great shots, man. The way they shot this season is really fucking good. And then
I would imagine they have quite the budget.
Oh yeah, unlimited, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I'm enjoying it. There you go.
That's my review.
Let's see. All right.
Okay, see you later.
I don't remember any of the days, of course, you know that. But one of the nights, I couldn't tell you what day. One of the nights, Marissa and I went and got a pedicure out at the, where I took her out to, she'd never been. I took her out to the old stomping grounds out to Sunny Nails out south by the T-Bell, way like deep south.
Yeah.
Like out by the courthouse.
That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right. So I took her to the Sunny Nails, the old stomping grounds. Same people still work there. We did I said, listen, let's go get a pedicure. My treat. Here we go. And I upgraded and we did a milk bath with it, which was real nice. It was a honey milk bath.
Oh, did you drink it?
Oh, no. A honey milk bath. Boy, oh boy, it was nice. And I don't remember what we did that night.
Just add ice cream to it and you got yourself a milkshake.
Seriously. No, it was like a milk bath with honey.
for your feet.
Yeah, it was real nice.
Milk is expensive.
Sure. So was this pedicure.
I bet.
Let's see here. Made it back to the driving range this week. Felt good to be back. First swings of the year. Boy, oh boy.
A little rusty.
All right, here's the deal. Not rusty, surprisingly.
Oh.
In fact, it's one of the best range sessions I've had ever. However, I went back like I was mid-season shape and I had played golf all summer.
Oh, no.
And I did a large bucket,
Oh boy.
which
Were you just like,
that's a lot of goddamn balls.
you were feeling it about halfway through, weren't you?
About halfway, I was like, yeah, my back's real tight right now. Real tight. And I didn't even finish the bucket. It was
Just
that's too
left
much.
it there.
Like I should have done a small bucket, hit 35 balls, and just ease my way in. And honestly, I should have just done like the 56 in pitching wedge.
Got over your skis
Oh, no.
though.
Nope.
It's real easy
It's
to do that,
easy.
especially when it's a nice day outside.
Oh, it was so nice. It was cold but sunny. That one of those days. Went out there, and I always start with the PW, right? And then the 56. I start short and just work my way up 9, 7, 4, and then the woods. For some reason, at least that day, my driver was fucking smoking balls. It felt really, really good. I think I had 9 or 10 in a row that were just launched. So I was like, okay, that's a good start. That's a good start to the season. I think I'm going to get a little, they don't have, it's not a membership, but they have, so at Salem Golf Course, the driving range I like.
Don't they have like a little rewards program for that?
They do.
Kinda?
No, they have a thing where. So I pay $10
like a punch card.
It's $10 every time you go to the range. Okay, and it's like an hour. Easy. They have a thing where if you buy $80 worth, you get $100 worth. So you get 2 free.
Nice.
Right? Or if you do $120, you get $200 worth.
Jeez.
Right? So they just want the money up front. I didn't know that last year. They had that last year. And I probably went 40 times last year at $10 each.
Yeah.
You know? And so I think I'm going to do that. I want to check if Willow Lake has any.
I don't think they have anything like that.
Any of those. I wish somewhere would just do a membership, like a monthly membership for driving range. And it's just like, pay this
whenever.
and unlimited balls whenever. Like a bucket a day, whenever, you know?
Yeah.
I can't find anywhere that does that for some reason. There was a guy next to me in flip-flops that kept falling off when he swung.
I wonder why.
That was fun. Yeah, it felt really. I was watching golf on the YouTube TV, and I was like, you know what? It's sunny out. I'm gonna get out there, and it did feel really good to be out. But yeah, I've been sore the last couple of days because I did too much for the first time in 4 months. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, felt great. Washed the clubs up. Thought I lost all my gloves, and then opened one of the side pockets up and had 2 brand new ones.
Nice.
Because I forgot I bought a 3-pack. And yeah,
That's my review.
good stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's the big one. Is on Friday.
Yeah.
Marissa's off at work at 4. No,
Earlier
3.
than that. Yeah. I was gonna say.
Sometimes she gets out at like 3:45. They have meetings. She's on like, do you know what this is? She's on like the leadership team or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think she gets a little more money or something.
I would sure hope so.
And then she has like an hour of meetings almost every day. It seems like after work. So sometimes she's out of there at like 3:40, 3:50. But anyway,
Imagine sitting through one of those meetings.
I know. So anyway, she was off at like 3.
Bunch of hens.
Picked her up at chirping. Picked her up at like 3:30. And I said, here we go. I'm taking you on an Asian food tour. Okay. So she is not experienced in Asian food at all. At all. When I asked her what Chinese food she had, I think her answer was like she'd had ramen once. And I was like, yeah, that's not, first of all, that's not Chinese food.
Yeah.
No.
And so I wanted to, that's a big part of my life. And so I wanted to just take her on a little tour. So I figured 2 different places for appetizers, and then 1 place for meal. Okay.
Panda Express.
So, yeah. And so I think her only thing was like Panda Orange, or like there's an orange chicken at Trader Joe's that she's had. So like, but in my opinion, orange chicken is like if that's what you get, it's like, that's like white person Chinese food to me.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's,
Oh, yeah.
anyway,
It's the gateway.
it's the gateway for sure. So pick her up, drive out
It's a drug.
south. And I was going to do Hong Kong, John's,
Oh yeah.
Chang's. Okay.
That's a good little trio.
I mean, that's the 3.
it is. In that order, probably.
We did not have, we also booked we also had booked a movie that night. So we were kind of on a time constraint. Okay.
Okay.
So it ran a little later. So I didn't have time to take her all the way down to John's, because that's across the fucking city.
It is.
Yeah.
That's from Hong Kong to John's.
That's
right.
right.
That's a long drive.
So I'm on commercial, and I said, you know what? I told her out loud, I was like, I'm going to make an audible here. So I took her. First stop, old stomping grounds, Golden Dragon.
Oh, baby.
yeah.
Oh, sweet heaven. So we walk into the Golden Drag. There's someone working there that I don't know. And I was like, oh boy, I'm washed.
Really?
I'm washed here. I'm washed.
Yeah.
I say, but I did pull my classic Matty. I said, we're going to order for here, but I'm going to the back. Classic Matty. And so I just got pot stickers there. Okay. I figured nice appetizer, pot stickers, a classic Chinese, like
Can't go wrong with that.
can't go wrong with a pot stick. Okay. Go to the back, pull a hundo out, of course.
Gone in 30 seconds.
Lost 40 quick. Because I went to the Monopoly
Yeah.
and stuff.
Everybody on the train.
That's right. So lost 40.
He's got a picture of it.
Oh, daddy, do I?
Did you switch phones or you just took the case off?
Okay, so
Oh, I was going to say it looks different.
on the Monop.
Oh, no.
There she is.
God.
I'm always like, right in your element.
Oh,
There it is.
my.
So I let
That's
her press
blackmail.
the buttons. That's right.
He's wrecked her already.
That's right. So pot sticks come out. We eat in that little round table in the back. You know that table.
Oh, yeah.
And pot sticks were good. My only thing with their pot sticks is, this is just me personally, I like a pot sticker steamed more than fried.
They
Theirs
fry,
are
they
fried.
fry
And
theirs.
they fry theirs.
I like having the crispy.
The crisp is nice, but I love like a PF Chang's pot stick.
Or a Safeway.
Where it's steamed. Exactly. Yes. Where it's steamed and not. So anyway, it was fine. So we leave. Just that little appetizer, like $8.
I don't know if I've ever had a pot sticker from there.
And so it's fine.
Okay.
We leave. Head right on down to Hong Kong house.
Oh, I see the move you're making.
See?
Okay.
See?
Yeah.
So I start furthest away and come back in. Right?
Yeah.
Hit the Hong Kong house, which I had been to the day before with my mom
Okay.
for lunch. And I said, I'm not going to get an appetizer here. What we're going to do is I'm going to get an entree, and then we're just going to only eat a little bit of it and treat it as an appetizer. Okay?
And I'm going to take 100 out of the machine.
No.
yeah,
So-
I'll be in the back.
So, you know me at the Hong Kong house. Sesame chicken on the way.
What doors did you go? In the main door or the side door?
Main door.
Okay.
Main door.
All right,
It was
just
during
wondering.
the day. No, I know.
Okay.
That's main door, went in, ordered the sesame chicken, and I said, listen, this is actual Chinese. Like, this is like, if you like this, we can get along. Because now we can go here and you know something you can get. Right?
Sesame chick.
Sesame chick. Because it's not, she doesn't do good with spice. So sweet sesame chick's just sweet little sauce sesame seeds, right?
Yeah.
Takes a few bites and she goes, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yes.
thank fucking God. Like,
It's chicken.
I don't want to have to break up with her at a Hong Kong house.
Hey, but you do what you have to do.
I wonder if that'd be the first breakup at Hong Kong house.
Probably.
Absolutely
Actually,
Might be the
no.
first-
That back bar
I
is nasty.
guarantee marriages have ended there.
Oh,
Yeah, never mind.
Worst bathroom in Salem, maybe?
I think that's
Hong
where
Kong
Nick and I
house?
called it.
That bathroom is awful.
It might be the worst bathroom in the town.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
It is so bad.
Yeah, it's bad.
And I took a shit in there once.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
You really had to go.
I really did not feel safe in there.
So she likes the pot stick and she
sesame
likes the
chick.
sesame chicken. So I'm like,
2 for 2.
this is all I ask.
Yeah.
Great.
Yep.
And I kept reiterating to her, I said, listen, if you don't like this, it's totally okay. We can continue to explore.
But I will kill you when we get home.
But you're going to go down a few pegs.
yeah.
No, okay, so she liked that, right? So then, the creme de la creme. I said, buckle up, baby. We're going to Chang's.
Oh boy.
Now, all of you have had Chang's. Many a time.
As soon as you text me that, I was like, "Oh, he's
Yep,
bringing
I'm-
out the big."
You guys have had it way more than I have.
Sure, but you've had it a few times with us.
At least a few times.
Yeah.
We had it up in
A lot of times in Portland before karaoke.
a few times. Yeah. We did it a few times.
God,
in-
I can't wait, dude. I'm like craving karaoke. Like this summer, I'm like craving karaoke.
Have you
nights.
found any other places?
No,
No.
no. Voice box all day, baby. Or baby kitten.
Yeah, Ketten Club is
Kitten
good.
club is fun. So we go to Chang's. Now, Fost, I got to ask you something. If you remember someone. All right? I mean, you remember this person, but if you remember the situation with this person, okay?
Please explain.
So we walk into Chang's and I go, listen, this is the big one. Like, this is it. We walk into Chang's. It's pretty busy. It's a Friday night. Put my name in for 2. We walk to the back left. Those tables in the back left, right?
Sure.
We've sat there before.
Oh, yeah.
We love it back there. Do you remember the Russian lady that works there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
This woman, I have it on multiple authorities. This woman has had a crush on me for years. Okay? Years. Okay? Every time I go there, I get winks. I get little looks in the past, of course. Fost, she was the person. I was with Serena one time, and she told me she was the person that covered our meal that day.
Was she?
Yes.
She's the one that did it. Wow. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, I remember.
It's taken care of. She paid for it through tips.
She's the one that did it, huh? Wow.
Right. So
now it all makes sense.
Well, but here's the thing.
Oh no.
So she. Okay.
And you went in there with a lady.
So I've gone there with Serena a couple times, and Serena and I have hugged twice since I've known her. Like, just
humped?
Just no, hugged. Like she looks like Shrek to me. So what happened?
You blacked out.
So anyway, could not be more platonic. Okay, and I've just gone there a couple times with her. Right. The looks that she's given Serena in the past is like, oh, you're my enemy. Okay. So then I guess Serena went there with her baby daddy and her kid, and she was serving her and remembered and didn't bring her a drink, didn't offer a drink, no rice or wraps or soup.
Oh boy.
Okay.
How old is this person?
We deduced that she's probably late 40s.
That's one hell of a level of petty.
Well, here we go now.
Does she have a name?
Now bring it. I don't know. She's a Russian lady. We've been calling her Helga. But I don't know her name.
Olga's probably closer.
Olga, sure. Her and her nesting dolls or whatever the fuck Russians do. Okay. Marissa and I walk in. I look to the left and I get a look of like, oh, you motherfucker. Like, I get a dagger look from this lady. Okay. I don't tell Marissa. I just see it.
You're like,
hoping that we go to the back right.
So you're with the other.
She serves the left.
Yep. And then
the guy calls, table for two for Matty. Follow me. Takes us right to the left.
Oh,
and I said out loud, I go, oh, fuck, we're going left. Oh, God. Okay. Dude, we sit down. And Marissa's never been to Chang's. Let's not forget this is her first time. So I go, all right, all you do, think of this as like a Subway, okay? You're just going to go through, pick the things you like. They're going to cook it for us, okay? She grabs some chicken, some noodles, whatever. I had her do the medium, just no hot oil.
Sure. Which, I mean,
that's still good.
You had her do medium?
Yeah. Just medium, but no hot. Because mild is like no taste.
Yeah, medium, at least they give you
mild is some taste, but it's not hot.
Okay. It's been a while for me, too.
We're standing in line. Helga walks up. Helga, we turn around. Helga's probably where this light is right here, this far away. The look that she gave Marissa, I like felt in my bones. She gave her an up, down, like dagger, I want to fucking kill you look. And we both went, holy fuck. Like it was evil. It was evil.
Damn.
So then
you incurred the wrath of the
wizard. Is that the only one to go to?
In Salem, yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So then we're sitting there and I'm like, we're not going to get drinks. Like she's pissed. Okay. Marissa goes to the restroom real quick and I see her so she's cleaning a table in front of me, about 4 tables up. She's cleaning a table. She eyes Marissa leaving. She walks up to my table and goes, so, I'm not going to do a Russian accent, but she goes, so, is this your girlfriend?
Oh.
And I was like, yeah. Turns around and goes and cleans the table. And I was like,
oh boy.
So then Marissa gets,
somebody's upset.
So then Marissa gets back and I was like, maybe don't drink your soda. There might be poison in that thing. Now, here's what I loved is I've never in my life, since I've known Marissa, I've never seen her be petty ever. When she got her food back, she sat next to me.
Oh yeah.
Instead of across from me, which I would hate that. I need you here.
But you got to commit to the bit though.
She wanted to be a little territorial, so she sat next to me just to be like, that's right.
I kind of like the next to me thing.
Fuck no. Hell no.
Really?
What do you look at? You can't even talk.
You just turn to the side like I'm doing right now.
Fuck no. Be right here. Anyway, she sat on the side. And
I like being close.
This is closer than this.
No, okay.
Yes, it is.
Not when you're Chelsea and I.
Well, you wouldn't be at Chang's because they have meat.
True.
Okay. Anyway, that was a really, cause I've never seen her be petty before, but she was like, I gotta let this woman know.
I'm on board.
You know what I mean?
I'm on board.
So anyway, this look that happened, if you would have seen that, you would have went, oh fuck.
I personally, I would have walked away laughing. I think
I think she was this close to losing her job of like, I want to fight you. It was crazy.
Throw down at the place of employment.
And by the way, you can ask her if you ever see Marissa ever, or like next time.
Ever again?
No. When you see her next time. Wow. I'm not exaggerating about this look. It was death.
after everything I've done for you.
Yeah. And she's been serving there for
a
2
long
decades.
time. Yeah.
So and by the way, that's a little bit of grooming.
A little bit.
You know what I mean? Like, she's known me since I was like 8.
She laid the ground floor for that in like 2009.
That's right.
Yeah. You go there with your parents, such your mom and dad, huh?
Seriously.
Walks away.
So anyway, okay.
You're not allowed to have anybody in your life.
So Helga,
I'm the only Helga for you.
That's right. So Helga ended up being kind of cordial. I guess she was visibly pissed, but she did bring us a drink and rice and wraps. So here's the final verdict for Chang's. She liked what she ate. Mm-hmm. Okay. I think the verdict is it's not really worth going there for her because she doesn't eat big portion stuff.
Sure.
So it's like $24 now for dinner.
That's crazy.
Like the bill with the 2 drinks was like $62.
God damn.
You know what I mean? Like,
wow.
Like
so,
it's a lot.
So you have to eat 2 plates now.
That's right.
To make it
so she was
close
like,
to worth it.
I liked it, but like, it's just not really worth me going to this because I'm not eating 2 huge plates.
Yeah. It's kind of daunting.
Yeah.
That's how teachers think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm the same way. I love going there with you guys, but I'm like, it's a waste of money.
Yeah, you're getting 1 plate and
I don't eat a lot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting 2 plates. I'm falling asleep in the parking lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like shit.
I only got 1 plate. It was a heaping plate.
as it should.
And then here's the craziest part. So I'm gonna draw a picture. Here we go.
Oh,
Here we go.
Here we go.
We love picture time here on ATG and WG.
Wouldn't be a podcast without a picture.
Of
from
course,
Matty.
yeah. Everybody, the audio files love this part.
Okay. Front door. Here's Target.
It's actually a pretty adequate representation.
Target,
Oh yeah.
So you go through this front door.
Uh-huh.
There's a wall here. There's a little minute.
Oh, I'm aware.
Yep, cash wraps right over there in the middle.
Okay.
The big circle's the
that's
cooking
the
thing.
cooking thing. Okay. So we're right here, and then this is the buffet part, right? So we're right here. We're sitting here. Okay.
Oh yeah, right across from the walkway.
Now,
right by the bathroom.
There was a long line. So we were here. We didn't even get to put our bowls down. That's how busy it was. Okay. So we're holding them. There's a little curve here, and it goes like this. Okay. Right here is a door to the back room. You know,
to the kitchen. To the kitchen.
Door?
Yep.
I swear on my life, we're right in front of that door. We're just talking, and I look over like this, and Helga is doing this through a window this big. She's just staring, and I was like, "No, that was like this is like horror movie shit now." It was crazy.
I'm dying to know what this lady looks like.
Damn good picture.
Might need to take a break from Salem Chang's for a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean,
maybe.
she probably went home and made a voodoo doll or something, you know?
Yeah.
She might have like the Hey Arnold she might have the Hey Arnold like bubblegum statue of you in like the back of her closet.
It's wild, man. Anyway, that was crazy. Okay. Last 3 things. Really
that was
quick.
a big Helga segment.
I know, but I had to tell the story. That's good pods.
It's pretty wild shit.
Okay, we started a Lego here. So she stayed Friday to Saturday. Saturday morning, had a slow morning, got up, watched through 2 or 3 episodes of Pop Culture Jeopardy.
There you go. Got it.
Listen, we made a croissant in the oven, some little sausage links,
Yeah.
and watched Jeopardy. I was like, that's a perfect Saturday morning.
That's a pretty good Saturday.
You
morning.
love it.
Yeah.
Did that. Started the Wicked Lego set that Serena got me for Christmas. It's pretty intense, and it's not like, it's not anything hard, but Lego is pretty insane though. I know you know that, but like the detail is like, we built this thing, it was like 9 pages, and we're like, what is this? And then it was like, oh, this is
It's crazy, man.
you don't even know what you're building, and then out of nowhere you're like, oh, okay, this is It's insane.
Halo. Hayden's doing a Stitch set right now. It's like a pretty good size one that Chelsea got her.
Yeah.
Dude, it's got like 12 bags.
Yeah. It's a lot
of stuff.
It's insane, man. But you just build it like chunk by chunk.
That's right.
And then
That's right.
man, it's nuts.
All right, last two things. I'll start with the easy one first.
Helga.
We went to Mufasa. So you guys both like The Lion King, right? The original?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right?
Oh,
It's great.
definitely.
It's arguably maybe the best one out of that classic era. Like it's really fucking good. So Mufasa happens, and that the live action Lion King that happened like 4 or 5 years ago, I think. I liked, but it was just kind of weird. Like it was just kind of weird. Like there's some really great stuff.
It's not needed.
But it's just live action. I think live action Disney stuff works way better when it's humans. The live action
The CGI
animated
thing was weird.
It's like it just looks too real for them to be singing. You know what I mean? Like the reason it works in the cartoon is because it's a cartoon. You know,
It has that whimsical energy to it.
So I liked it, but I was like, okay. So I go to Mufasa, and here's all I had heard about Mufasa. It's the backstory of how Mufasa and Scar became Mufasa and Scar. Because in the beginning of Lion King, you already know, okay, Mufasa's king. He's the good guy.
Scar doesn't like that.
Scar doesn't like that, and he's the bad guy.
Yeah, where's the beef coming from?
That's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
The only other thing I knew about this movie is that the reason that Moana 2 wasn't good is because Lin-Manuel chose to do Mufasa music instead of Moana
Got
2.
paid more.
Yeah, because they were basically being made at the same time.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, Lin-Manuel literally has not missed yet. So I bet the music's going to be great. Now, is the story going to be good? Is the movie going to be good? This movie opens up, and in the first 30 seconds, I go, holy shit. This CGI in this movie is so next level that I don't think one time in my head I thought, that's not a real lion. Seriously, it looks unbelievable. And even like, they're talking, even their mouths when they're singing and shit, you're just like, I totally buy that that's a singing lion right now. Like
sing.
It just looks so fucking good, man.
They sing?
It's
They have names?
unreal how good it looks. They also did some really cool shots. There's a shot where Mufasa's running. And have you ever seen the videos of pets where, like dogs, where their owners will put a camera like right here and they'll run and you just see like their face like run around. Yeah. They did that for a shot of Mufasa, and I was like, holy fuck, this is. So anyway, it looked amazing. The story is so fucking good. It answers every question you want of who's Scar, who's Mufasa, and why. It even shows. This isn't a spoiler. It even shows how like why Pride Rock is a thing.
Oh,
like it brings you all the way up, and you're like, oh, like it really is.
Robbie in this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Robbie.
That's right.
She's a looker.
And this is crazy thing to say, but I can't remember the lion's name, but the bad guy in it is scarier than Scar. Okay. And Scar's genuinely pretty fucking scary, man. I mean, you got that whole Hitler scene. Like it's scary.
Nothing scary about Hitler. Come on.
You also find out why Scar is Scar, why he hates Mufasa, why oh dude. It was the perfect amount of nostalgia in it. It was a new story, but then it gave you a little
nods to the old story.
And they didn't use the same music, but they used little elements in it where you'd hear a couple notes from Lion King and you're like, oh man.
Okay,
yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fantastic. If you're a Lion King fan, go see. I mean, it's gotten really good reviews. I think it had like a 91 on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's pretty good.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
okay.
Gotten really good reviews, and Lin-Manuel's music is fucking phenomenal in it. Okay, Mufasa. Last thing on here. I'm not going to say a lot about this because it's private, not private, but more intimate, I guess.
Helga.
Yeah, Helga came over.
Buried the hatchet.
No. So do either of you? Okay,
Yes.
Do either of you guys know what sugaring is? I don't expect you to.
No.
Okay, my next question. Do either of you guys know what waxing is?
I
feel like women do it to their legs.
Like, yeah, waxing hair.
Yeah.
Okay. So sugaring is the same thing. It's just not a wax, okay? Sugaring is a concoction made of way less things. It's literally like sugar, water, and like a little lemon extract. And it makes like it looks like saltwater taffy before it's hardened, you know?
Sure.
And it's way less painful.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So getting sugared is pretty expensive. It's like, if you do it once a month, it's like $90 a month.
Holy shit. That's
Expensive, okay?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's my sling bill.
That's right. So I looked it up and I said, hey, if we got a sugaring kit, would you let me do it? Because in my head, I'm like, it doesn't look that hard, and I could save you like $1,200 a year. Okay. So we get the sugaring kit. Shout out to sugardough.com. Not sponsored, but would love to be.
The podcast? We don't even know what it is.
So we get a kit, and it comes with it comes with a big jar of the sugaring compound and like strips and all that shit, right? It's a whole kit, okay? So I say, let's try it. Fuck it. Yep. So again, I'm gonna keep it PG, but I was not doing legs or arms. That's all I'll say. I was not doing legs or arms. And I'll let you figure out the rest. Okay.
Elbows?
Nothing like sugar in the old cinnamon ring. Huh?
That's right. That's right. And by the way, you got to get in there. Like, this isn't just.
I'm looking this up now.
Yeah, you can
this
see.
is so dumb.
Yeah.
Why? This is on my search now.
Yeah. Well, maybe do that for Chelsea. You know.
You want me to sugar her?
Yeah. So I sugared her so I sugared Marissa last night. Okay. I know that sounds crazy, but I did. Okay. Listen. Listen.
Can you eat it?
It is edible, actually. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Now I'm horny.
Well, you wouldn't be because it's hot. It's like hot. Listen, it's
Chelsea's nickname is Hot Sugar.
So here's the deal. I think it went very well. The final product is fucking great. So I have seen, again, I'm just gonna be PG about it. I have seen this area after she's been sugared by a professional.
Okay.
I think it looks the exact same right now after I did it.
Okay.
Okay.
None of these get good reviews.
Now here's because you're on Amazon.
Where do you?
Sugardough.com, not sponsored. Okay.
DOGH?
DOH, I think. Sugar dough.
Okay. Okay.
So anyway, okay. Long story short, here's the funniest part. Well, I don't want to say that part. The funniest part is do you know what frog position is? If you're on your back?
Ribbit.
Yeah. It's basically just like legs spread, but your feet together.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's always fun.
She's in that position. I'm down there doing my thing. Oh. And we're like, we go. Where does
this happen? On the kitchen floor?
No, I have that big massage table. So I just sat her up on the massage table.
Oh.
So I said, we both were just talking normal, and we're like,
what is happening?
We're like, kind of hungry. Oh. Just ripping hair off you, but we're like, kind of hungry. Marissa picks her phone up. I'm down there doing all this shit.
The dirty.
And she just calls Walleries while I'm doing it. And she just like, yeah, I would like a half root darn tootin'. And I fucking lost my mind. Because I'm down there. I'm in there.
That's really
and while
funny.
I'm in there, she's just like, yeah, she just orders a pizza. It was so fucking.
While being sugared?
Yeah, it was so fucking funny. Anyway, it's.
Oh my, what the hell is this?
Saving $1,200 a year. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Well. Now I got to look up this goddamn website.
Yeah, sugar.
God damn
just
it, dude.
Look it up. You'll totally. It's not that crazy. You'll understand it. Sugar dough.
This helps your skin.
Sugar dough. It just takes the hair off.
No.
Just like waxing.
That woman had an absurd amount of hair under her pits.
Right. Yeah, so you can use this.
$110 for a sugaring kit?
No, we got that's the full body one. We're just
got the starter kit.
We're just
for
doing the pubic area. So we're not doing all body.
Can I use this on myself?
You could, yeah, totally. Anyway,
oh, dude, I don't know what I might.
It was an experience, but saving her money. And look, here's the deal. I got to be down there for about 40 minutes, and when is that not a good time?
True.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I hear you.
So
I'm only down there for about 4.
I'm not there at all. I'm
not there at all. This is really funny.
Wow.
There are no directions to that location.
You know what's crazy?
In my navigation.
You have the wrong map.
You know what's crazy is I bet if you showed me this drawing, I would know that this is Chang's. I think you would too.
I would.
Like if you just saw this out of context.
It like I can see it.
I would look at the circle first, and then I'd see this door, and I'd go, "That's Chang's."
It's the only restaurant I can think of where the door is offset like that.
That's right. Oh, and I should do like this
Parking lot.
because there's a little. You got to go through this door first, then that door.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that back area is the party area.
That's right. And then right over here is the Cold Stone.
That's where I'm heading. That's where I'm having Hayden's party.
God, I wish.
The back area of Chang's.
Yeah.
I hope so.
I've always wanted to do the birthday party at the movie theater. $50 an hour for that room.
What movie theater? Like a Regal?
Yeah, they have that little party room there for birthday parties.
I asked Hayden about that. She's like, "Go to a movie for my birthday?" I was like,
It's my fucking dream.
"Sure, why
It's
not?"
$25 an hour if you bring your own food. It's $50 an hour, and they provide some food.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good fucking
I've
deal.
never seen anybody ever in that room before.
I have only once or twice,
yeah.
and they're normally really young kids.
yeah.
So
That
maybe
could
I'll
be
do
fun.
it. Maybe I'll do it.
Got to throw the
To get
the
hair
thing
off?
back up on
Question
there.
mark. I asked if she
Maybe
knows
I'll-
what sugaring is.
Of course, she knows what it is.
All right. I'm gonna ask if I can sugar her.
Anyway, just say Matty sugar Marissa last night.
All right.
Now I'm an expert.
Do we care?
Here we go.
Well,
we
that
only
was,
care about sugaring.
That was easily the longest segment of
Oh,
that
here we go.
ever.
We're going really quick. What is this segment? What is this part, Fost? We call it the what?
It's meat and potatoes, baby.
It's meat and potatoes.
God, I'm so hungry.
I didn't fix this.
I am too.
The only thing I've eaten today was a bag of wasabi almonds, a string cheese, and a bag of trail mix.
Damn.
Come on, photo streams. There we are.
There it is. There we go.
Well, your New Year's resolution is to lose weight, so there you go. You're gonna be losing it. Just don't eat.
Yeah, I just don't want to eat anything at all.
Don't fucking eat. Get sugared and don't eat.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm
Hair adds to the
I'm harboring a lot of weight in hair.
in the pubes.
Yeah. I just have really heavy pubes.
This kind of looks like a boot design now,
It kind of does.
with some stirrups and a duck.
Yeah,
looks like a fucking
those are
stocking.
like the
stocking.
cowboy boots with the little
right.
the little wheel thing on them.
That's a stirrup, yeah.
Sure. Yeah, whatever.
Okay, here we go.
Do we care?
Here we go. Ready?
I always care.
Okay, here we go. How's your season? Oh, you're already through the season.
I knocked that out. And a beer already. Yeah. I'm a heavy drinker.
Thirsty boy.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. Big news for the single people out there.
Holler.
Jessica Alba divorced after 16 years of marriage.
There you go, Fost.
Jessica Alba back on the market, Fost.
Time to sugar.
There you go.
Let's go.
What would we do if Fost pulled Jessica Alba?
I wouldn't even believe it. Just throwing that out there. I don't think I would even believe it if I pulled her.
You got a lot to offer. You got a Century with
I got a
no exhaust.
I got a Sentra with a check engine light. I've got a broken couch with a Packers blanket.
Couple questions for you real quick on the
yeah.
because this just turned into horny talk.
Here we go.
She asked her vag
Of course.
And
well,
then-
technically not our vag.
at the outside of it,
The vulva.
the vulva. Okay, that's
right.
Yes, the old Volvo.
I'm definitely not sugaring the canal of a vagina.
Yeah. And then she asked, did he place her Diva cup while he was down there?
No,
We watched your
because
guys' video.
It's not a Diva cup. It's a Diva disc, which is way higher than the cup.
Diva disc.
Does Chelsea use her brain at all?
I don't know.
Listen.
I don't know. I don't know.
I get what she's saying. That's funny. Okay, here we go.
She said, way to use the correct term. She thought I used it. but
That's
that was
our
you.
whole relationship. You just
I don't know
take
what a
credit
vagina
for
is.
everything.
I know.
Okay, bad news for me at least because I love these. Girl Scouts are retiring the s'mores cookie in 2025.
Oh, why?
No more s'mores. I gotta believe either they're not being made anymore or they're a low seller.
I'm gonna guess they're a low seller.
I think so.
Yep.
I love
think
those
so.
things.
I think that they've got like one area where they sell them okay, but
Yeah, my neighborhood.
sure.
More specifically, my home.
Yeah.
The day that they discontinue Thin Mints and Samoas is the day
I gotta believe those are the top two.
They
right?
have to be that and like maybe like the trefoils or something.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they're bringing a new.
Yeah. Ooh, what cookie would you think they should add that they don't? What kind of cookie?
Graham cracker one. I don't know. I'm thinking of something that's like outdoorsy.
You know, do you remember the cookies? I don't know who made these or what, but they were just like a shortbread cookie, but they had like a Hershey Kiss on the top of it. Do you remember those? They were like
those were so good.
Yeah, they were like
pushed down a little into the middle.
yeah, they were like super soft, and they just put like that little thing on there.
Yeah.
Man, those were great. I don't know who made those though.
I don't know. I feel like that might be a Keebler property.
You know what? I think it is.
I know my cookies.
It's that fucking elf, man.
Jimmy Butler asking Miami Heat for a trade.
He's being emo again.
I only care about his hair.
Where do you
What's
think
he doing with the hair right now?
Where do you think he would go? Where do you think he wants to go? I think
Dallas.
he mentioned it already, didn't he?
Oh, I haven't seen that. I have no idea.
Do you think he wants to stay in conference, or do you think he wants to go to the other side?
I think it might be like a fucking like a Golden State, something like that.
That'd be weird.
It's gonna be weird with him in a different jersey anywhere.
Yeah, I kind of got used to him being in the
He's been the face of Miami since Braun and Wade left. Like he's the dude. I don't know where he wants to go, but yeah, he's even sat out a couple games.
Dallas, they need a defender.
Yeah, that would be
go with their guys
That
that
would
just
be
shoot
pretty
a million
nasty
times.
if he went to Dallas. That'd be pretty
Luka,
nasty.
Kyrie, and Jimmy Butler,
Yeah,
huh?
that'd be nasty.
I don't know.
Because neither of those first two played defense. So
No.
yeah, I don't know, man. I could see him being a fucking Nick. Who knows?
Is she going to sugar your balls next? That was the question being asked.
I don't think, and I mean this in a
Do you want to get the balls
positive way. I don't think I have the pain tolerance for that. I'm a fucking pussy.
I mean, sugar my beard or something, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, here we go. Oh my God, this is cool. Okay. How long has it been since you've seen School of Rock, either of you?
It's been about 5 months.
Okay.
About a year. I watched it with Hayden not too long ago.
And did Hayden love it?
Absolutely.
All right. I'm going to show you a photo here.
It's like it's almost like family friendly. There's not much in it that you're like,
For sure. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's got
This is going to blow your mind.
it's got Roger from Rent in it.
This is going to blow your mind.
Okay.
School of Rock stars, School of Rock, stars, Caitlin Hale and Angelo Masagali get married.
Yeah, I saw this. Yeah.
These two
Isn't that crazy?
get married.
That's awesome.
Isn't that awesome?
Hey, good for them.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also kind of crazy he pulled her, to be honest with you. 'Cause, like,
Maybe he sugared her.
it's really the move.
It is. I'll bet that's what happened. That probably sealed the deal.
That's the rest of the podcast. Let's just talk about sugaring. Skip all these.
Listen, I learned a lot. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let's get a couple Gold Globe things out of the way. Shogun wins 4 Golden Globes, leads all shows with 4 wins.
Easy to do when Breaking Bad's not around. Got it.
They won the show.
Yeah,
down.
I mean, I haven't watched it before, and I've heard it is unbelievable.
I've seen the first couple episodes. It's as advertised. It's unbelievable.
And then Wicked wins Golden Globe for box office achievement. I think they got snubbed a couple times, but they did win a Golden Globe. So here we go, baby. Okay. Okay. New Guinness World Record for oldest human, because the last one just died.
Oh, wow. Got replaced.
Oldest human at 116 and 213 days.
Holy smokes.
Jesus.
Who is it?
116.
You have a name?
I could not pronounce the name or fit the name on a line.
Male or female?
Female.
Okay.
It's always the females,
I'm going to
huh?
go try to find it.
Females notoriously just,
So she'll live to see 17 probably?
fuck, I don't know, man. At that age, you just day by day.
Got about
I really don't
100
know.
40 days to make it there?
As of January 2025.
Yeah.
Ina Canabaro Lucas of Brazil is the oldest person. They were born on June 8th, 1908. She's a Brazilian nun.
Yeah, nun. Yep.
Maybe she's the nun.
Yeah.
Maybe she's Valak, actually.
Oh, the nun's not scary. The fuck up.
You think she's ever been sugared
Yeah, I do it every day.
to her?
Yeah. The nun Ruth or whatever.
That's where you get your practice in, huh?
I know.
Okay.
I know. I was like, I jokingly, I was like, I'm going to start a sugaring company. And she was like, you want to see other vagina? And I was like, oh, never mind. I was like, I'll do some shins. I was like, I'll do some shins and ankles.
You want to touch women's shins?
Mac Miller album Balloonerism track list drops. That comes out in 5 days, by the way.
On Fost's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Mac Miller album. The only feature on it that I knew, there's a couple people I've never heard of, but there's one which is SZA.
Ooh, interesting.
Kills features.
Yeah, that'll be nice.
So, yeah. How do you feel? I know you like Mac Miller a lot. How do you feel about a posthumous album?
I mean, wasn't that last album also? What was that called? Circles?
Yeah, Circles. Yeah,
I like the idea.
I really love that album.
me too.
It was really good. It was pretty fucking dark though.
Well,
This one's probably going to be about the same.
I gotta imagine
assume,
it's gonna
right?
be about the same.
Yeah. No, I loved his shit as he like matured, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Still probably outside of a couple musical Tiny Desks. It's probably my favorite Tiny Desk.
He does 2009.
Oh, I know. I ever need a good cry, I go right to that.
Yeah, he doesn't look well in those moments either.
That's right. Kim Jong-un, my uncle, has officially banned. Oh boy, can't go to North Korea with Marissa anymore. Kim Jong-un has officially banned hot dogs in North Korea.
He banned hot dogs. Well, he's a big burrito guy, I think.
Well, the reason is to stop the spread of Western influence in North Korea.
He hates
he's like, what do you think of when you think of America? No more hot dogs.
Well,
So I have no interest in going to North Korea anyway. So fuck them.
give it 8 days.
I
he'll be
mean,
on our
realistically, he's going to ban hot dogs and he's going to rename them like Kim Jong dogs or something.
That's sick.
The Jong dog.
I'll totally get a Jong dog.
side. Me too. What's on it?
It's
Just nuclear bomb codes.
it's probably just like a hot dog, but
Nuclear dogs?
they have like his face on it.
Yeah.
Dog with plutonium sprinkled on it. Plutonium hot dog is a really good podcast title name.
It's also a really good heavy metal band name.
That should be our band.
Is this where we
The plutonium
change-
hot dogs.
We can change the name of this podcast.
Yeah. Okay.
Welcome to the newest episode of Plutonium Hot
Dogs.
Dogs.
It's like, all right, here we go. Big news for the Fost and all of us. We all like this movie. Will Smith posts a cryptic post teasing a reboot of The Matrix with him as Neo.
I saw this.
Now,
Yeah, the teaser photo was because apparently he turned it down to do Wild Wild West, right?
right. That's exactly right.
And so the teaser photo was like it like kind of broke the fourth wall and said that,
Exactly.
and then
And it said like loading or like Neo loading or something.
on the bottom it said "Wake up, Will."
Wake up, Will. Yeah.
And I saw that, I was like, oh, that's kind of sick.
Now, here's the thing. That last Matrix sucks. That last Matrix sucked.
It did.
Okay? If there's anyone that I would trust to be fucking great as Neo, Will Smith is on a very short list. I think he would
I would
smoke that.
love to see them go back to like the old universe. of
Exactly,
that. Like
yes.
back when they don't like when none of the information about the Matrix
Yep,
is known.
exactly.
And you just build a new world.
That's exactly
instead
it.
of trying to retcon shit.
Yep.
That would be that would be awesome.
Black Neo.
And then you get Precious to play Trinity.
Because that's her real name is Precious. Not the actress that plays Precious.
Was so close to a spit take from Fost.
It's pretty
Oh,
close.
you were close.
Real close.
You were so close.
Real close.
I was debating on whether
You guys,
to do that
were
or
you
not.
guys, I was just telling Marissa about this. Were you guys at my house when I had a party and we watched Precious?
Yes.
and we all lost our minds when she ran with the bucket of chicken.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Chisco was there.
That was such a. There was like 15 people in my living room for some
There was
reason.
a lot of us there.
And we just sat down and watched Precious.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And then I remember like running to my room laughing.
I want to say like Lance was there.
I think
and, like,
she steals a bucket of chicken or something.
I think so.
And we fucking lost our minds. Oh my God. Okay.
We've all been there.
Ooh, this is fun. Tom Holland and Zendaya officially engaged.
Yeah, good for them.
Hey, man. That's
He
a
had
good
to
look.
lock her down after watching Challengers.
Good looking
He's like,
couple,
fuck.
man. Good looking couple.
Yeah.
If they want kids, they'll make some great looking kids.
Yeah.
Imagine Tom Holland. They have a boy. Imagine Tom Holland with a tan. You know what I mean? Like,
Tan
are
Holland.
you kidding me?
In Holland. That's unfair.
Congrats to them, though. I like them as a couple. I like that.
Just wait till we get engaged. That's even bigger news.
You and I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said.
You and I? We have talked about this before, about a year ago. Mm-hmm. But
Zachary,
This
Ty,
is
Brian.
this is now happening for sure. When we talked about it at first,
Yeah.
it was a rumor. Sony has moved forward on working on a PlayStation with in-game smell sense in real life.
Yeah.
Remember, I talked about that as a rumor, and they are moving forward with an in-game smell dispenser, basically, from their thing.
I don't know how I feel about that. Played Madden,
Smell grass, some sweat.
grass and ass.
Yeah, grass and ass.
Maybe a bucket of chicken.
I'll tell you what I'm playing. I'm playing like fucking.
Yeah, the official Precious game.
I'm playing. If it's foods, I'm smelling. I'm playing fucking
Overcooked?
all day.
Until you burn something.
Yeah.
You leave the soups in
Okay.
there for
What
too
would
long.
be the worst game to smell?
Probably The Last of Us.
Sony. Last of Us would be bad.
Resident Evil.
God of War would be terrible.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, just bullet casings and
Yeah.
yeah. What would you smell from Fortnite?
Victories.
I'll bet the smell of a slurp juice is probably great though.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I hit diamond in Ballistic.
Oh, wow. Look at you.
Yep, hit diamond. I will say, so I really hated that game in ranked up until like gold because people were just leaving. And I'd be like 1v5 or 2v5, and you just can't win. After platinum 1 or 2, people like are taking it more seriously,
Yeah.
and no one leaves. So it's way better than that because people are
You're actually
taking it
getting
serious.
authentic games instead.
Yeah.
Diamond in Ballistic, which
There you go.
getting pretty good at it, man. Oh, this is amazing for me at least. Delta, you know I'm a Delta boy when I fly.
Yep.
Delta announces major tech upgrades coming this year, including 4K QLED screens, Bluetooth connectivity, because they're still like plug-in. Every plane is still like plug-in headphones.
Yeah.
Bluetooth connectivity, so I could use the AirPods or whatever. And for every seat, including basic, YouTube Premium.
Jeez. That'd be nice.
Hey.
Hey, man.
Now, when you said Delta, I thought you were talking about the COVID variant.
No.
Oh.
You don't believe in that anyway. 4 QLED screens with YouTube Premium.
It's a lot of outdoor boys as you're flying to wherever.
what? That's big time.
And that also means that people can watch ATG and WG on the plane.
There you go.
Wow.
First person to send us a DM of you on a flight. You could even do it right now. Okay.
Yep.
First person to send us a photo, a DM of you on a plane watching our podcast on YouTube. DM that to us, and we will send you signed merch.
Sounds good.
First person to do it.
And a urine sample.
Get on it. Sure.
And we'll sugar you.
Absolute. Depends on the age, probably. Not the gender, because I don't care.
Yeah, what does that matter?
True.
There's a new I'm so excited for this. New Netflix doc drops on the Jerry Springer show.
Yeah, I saw that in passing.
Dude, I cannot wait. Like it's like kind of a behind the scenes like of the phenomenon of Jerry Springer.
You guys ever used to play with yourself to Jerry Springer?
All the time.
No, I was a
Were you a Maury? Were you a Maury?
Hold on. You guys will know this because you're both perverts. What was that show on?
It's true.
Was it like VH?
Bliss.
Thank you. Let's go. Of course he knows exactly what it is. Do you know what Bliss is?
Yeah, but I got to look it up really quick.
And it was on at
What was
like
it on?
1 a.m.
Yeah.
On somewhere.
It was like
And it was like softcore porn.
Yeah, it was like what every show on Netflix is now.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
It was good stuff.
That's boy, oh boy. I tossed some seed around with that one.
Was it a Canadian series?
Some seed. I'm gonna write that down.
Let me know if you can find that because this is popping up so many different things.
We'll just type in Bliss TV show.
I did.
Oh really?
Yeah, and it's like something. It's showing.
It was wild though.
I hate the fact
Was it on
that
Oxygen?
I knew that right
you
away.
Did know.
I
You
did.
know. I think it might have been Oxygen. Yeah.
No, because like when you type in Bliss, this stupid show pops
Oh
up.
no. Maybe type in Bliss TV show 90s. That's what I would do.
It was from the 90s.
I just remember one episode where this guy was in jail, and then she went and visited him, and they gave him a 1 hour conjugal visit, and they did it in a trailer or something.
I'm telling you, like nothing pops up.
Did we make this up?
No.
No, you didn't. 1995.
That sounds right.
I'm seeing a different one.
I would have been 8. I
So,
would have been whacking it by
dude,
then.
it's nearly impossible to find these things.
Interesting.
Bliss, Canadian TV series.
TVMA.
Yeah, Canadian TV series, produced by Montreal-based Gala Film and Toronto-based Back Alley Films, an anthology of women's erotica. So this might be it,
That's totally it.
because this ran from 2002 to 2004, which that timeline kind of adds up.
I'm recognizing this guy too.
Yeah. Wait, that's the jail episode I didn't talk about. Pretty sure, right?
6 days.
Yeah.
Or Valentine's Day in jail.
Oh no, it's Valentine's Day in jail.
Yeah, that's literally the
She gets a conjugal visit.
that's literally the pilot.
Yeah. Well, it was the pilot to my whacking it as well.
Kate prepares to visit Angel, a man serving a 10-year sentence for drug smuggling,
That's
whom she
right.
met and fell in love with while teaching in prison. As a surprise, Angel is planning a Valentine's Day treat, a secret, intimate rendezvous inside
That's
the
right.
prison.
Yep.
Where do you
And
watch
I
these?
filmed that. I taped that on a VHS, and that VHS turned to dust with how much I watched that.
Man, I wish you could. It was
Anyway,
on Showcase.
I don't even know what that is, but yeah, and it
All
was at like 1 a.m.
Yep.
and just, man, yeah.
I used to watch through the pixels.
Like a, oh yeah.
I was like, oh, there's a shot of a.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
ah.
My room was like a baseball game, just seed everywhere. Get it?
I got it.
Sunflower seeds everywhere, and then
No, I got it.
So it was on Lifetime.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Showcase is a Canadian network, but
okay.
its sister channels was Adult Swim, believe it or not.
Oh.
Lifetime, Movie Time, and the W Network.
There you go.
So where can we watch it now?
In my mind.
Right.
Okay, here we go. Let's move.
Grab your popcorn.
Cynthia Erivo, who was Elphaba in Wicked, says that she wants to play Storm in the MCU.
All
I
right.
can see that.
Hell yeah, I can.
I'm
see
sure it's
that.
hers.
I have to put a wig on
And
though.
after the success of this, I bet they're
Yeah, they're like, all right.
knocking on her door to be Storm. Okay, this is wild. NVIDIA releases the new RTX 5090.
Okay.
The 5090 has 92 billion transistors.
Jeez.
And does 2,352 trillion operations per second.
Oh my God.
So basically, it's better than my own body.
Your brain.
Yeah.
2,352 trillion operations per second.
For the low cost of?
Probably about
I'm
$7,000.
I bet it's 5 to 10 easily.
Jesus Christ.
Because the RTX, I have the 3090 in mine, and even that was like
Insane.
$3,000. back
I'm
in the
afraid
day.
to know what my old desktop has in it.
Well, I'm selling the car and getting this thing.
Look up, Fost. Look up what the RTX 5090 costs.
That's
Who
what I'm
needs a
doing
car
right
when
now.
you have an NVIDIA, whatever you just said?
Seriously, that thing would fucking zoom though.
The RTX 5090
Yeah.
is currently $2,000.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
It's insane.
that's how much yours is, or the one you just talked about?
Powered by the NVIDIA Blackwell architecture and equipped with 32 gigs of GDDR7. Oh my
That's
God.
on board, by the way. That's not with your RAM with the computer. That's on board.
Oh, wow.
That's insane.
Oh my Lord.
Most video cards are have 4 built in.
Man, imagine all the video editing I could do on that thing.
I'd run Fortnite in 30K.
You would be in it.
You need 30K monitors.
I do. You know what? I do think in the next couple of years, I'm going to have to do something like that in mine. Like, it's still very good,
Yeah.
but I got it in 2019.
Yeah.
And
up
it's
the
just
ante.
how PCs go. Like,
Yeah.
5-6 years, you got to.
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, here we go. Hugh. Oh, God, this is amazing. Hugh Jackman and Sutton Foster officially dating. Sutton Foster is, I'm going to say, a top 3 Broadway legend. Like, she's like one of those. Okay. And they started Music Man together a couple years ago on Broadway. And then I guess just hit it off.
Nice.
Good for Hugh, man.
Hugh.
Okay.
Lots of Hughes.
Puma is suing Tiger Woods. They say that the Sunday Red logo is too close to the Puma logo.
Is it?
Which, by the way,
Well,
they're not wrong.
I think that they can go fuck themselves.
They're not wrong, though. That Sunday Red is just a cat leaping.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm pretty sure the Sunday Red is more important than Puma's logo.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. It's been 3 years this week since we lost one Bob Saget.
Has it really been that long?
3 years.
Wow. Yeah. Gosh, that doesn't even seem right.
Yep, 3 years.
Man, he was a dirty boy, wasn't he?
He really was.
Golly. That's one of the that's his like closing statement on the roast of Bob Saget is just some of the
Suck
just
my
some of
$100 million dick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He says cock a lot in that.
Sugar did he do?
Speaking of a dirty boy, Mel Gibson.
I just walked back into the room.
Yep. Mel Gibson says Passion of the Christ 2 will be called The Resurrection of Christ. So I'm
Easter.
So I'm guessing Passion of Christ 2 is going to pick up where one left off. So it'll cover
Literally
the next 3 days
right
of,
after
of
he leaves.
Rising.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm totally going to watch that. This is crazy, but I actually really liked Passion of the Christ. It's the most brutal shit you'll ever see, but it was shot really well. Cinema wise, it looks amazing.
I can't wait for Passion of the Christ 3 Revelation. Oh God! Imagine
locusts everywhere.
Imagine a biblically accurate movie about what happens in Revelation.
All you got to do is
Fucking
look
crazy.
on the news right now.
It's happening.
We're hitting like 7 of the 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're all fucked. Is that what you're saying?
yeah, man. We're the closest right now that we've ever been to hitting Revelation, ever. Like these storms that are going on, the fucking fires. There's even been rivers that are red now. Like it's who knows?
Water runs
Also,
dry.
biblically accurate angels are fucking terrifying looking. By the way,
absolutely.
they are not.
Yeah.
They are not what people think.
No,
that
they're
they
not
are.
this.
They're not pretty.
Nope.
No, they've got like multiple heads. They have like animal heads and like animal limbs and weird shit.
What's a biblical story that would make a really cool movie that hasn't been done yet?
I've never read the Bible. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, but you know a biblical story.
I don't think so.
You don't know who Noah is with the ark? Like, of course you do. You know
Sure.
who that is, so.
Noah's Ark?
Yeah. There's been a couple of
that
those,
definitely
though.
happened not that long ago.
They did one with Russell Crowe.
And Emma Watson, I think, was
Yeah,
in that. It's
yeah.
literally just called Noah.
Noah, yeah. Because that's a cool story.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
I just thought of the Louis C.K. joke in his last special about Jesus turning the water to wine.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just like, I mean, that's cool we got all this wine, Jesus, but it's hot out. We need water. It's so funny.
Or it's not in season.
We need water. So funny. Okay, here we go. Ronda Rousey welcomes new baby girl to the world.
Punched it in the face.
Probably.
Yeah.
Ronda Rousey. Ooh, we're gonna save that. That's a good one. Oh, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare in the Pooniverse. Okay.
Love the Pooniverse.
Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare will follow a demented Peter Pan kidnapping and sending kids to Neverland.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm in.
Yeah.
He's creating the Lost Boys.
I just want to be
basically.
very clear. I'm all in on the Pooniverse.
I think we all are. I think ATG and WG is certified Pooniverse friendly.
Yeah.
Whenever
sure.
I make a new intro for us where it's just like clips, that's gonna be it.
I'm all in on the
all
Pooniverse.
in on the Pooniverse.
I like it.
Oh.
Here we go.
Friend of the pod.
Absolutely. Oh boy, here we go. A new TV reboot series of Holes is in the works.
TV series?
Yep, TV series based in the world of Holes.
I wonder how much you could do with. You think you could get away with like one season of that?
I have no idea. I have no idea what they would do with it. It's a good property though. You can do some stuff.
I feel like that's the kind of show that you could really only get away with maybe like one.
I mean, unless they change this, like if they made that camp darker or like
Maybe.
you know what I mean?
Any
don't know.
Shia?
well, that's just too damn bad.
Marissa and I just watched Holes. That fucking stands up, man.
It does.
God,
it does hold
It's
up really
so
well.
fucking good, man. Mufasa, the movie I just talked about previously, passes 500 million in box office.
Hey, that's
Like
pretty
on your
good.
Paper.
It's a great drawing.
Just saw
That's probably your best drawing to date.
Does it look like a gun?
500 million in box office. I think nowadays, if a Disney movie is over 250, it's like a good movie. Does that make sense? Like when movies aren't good with Disney, people don't see them, and they don't make 250. There you go. Christopher Nolan's new film, The Odyssey, will have a $250 million budget, one of the highest ever.
I could understand that. I mean, if you're doing something on the Odyssey,
That's $250 million for a
is.
movie.
but it's also the greatest story ever told.
That's insane.
Or at least that's what they want you to
That's
think.
like I'm pretty sure at the time Endgame was the highest ever. I think it was 190. Insane.
I mean, Nolan's that dude.
Oh, Nolan can get that credit for
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
He's,
And I'm sure there's going to be some pretty wild shit in that movie.
Yeah.
I think Nolan might have the craziest green light of any director, to be honest.
Yeah, so at this point.
So, a Florida cop rear ends a car while watching porn on his phone.
That's
We've all been there.
yeah.
I've never watched porn
Maybe
in my life.
he was trying to find
really?
a way. He was trying to find a way to watch Bliss.
It's pretty.
Never watched it in my life. Okay, this is all duck stuff. So let's go back. Here we go. All right. So one of the fucked up things in this last week, the wildfires in California, Palisades, all that shit. I think the numbers that I wrote down here have like quadrupled since.
Probably.
But I wrote down 80,000 people evacuated. I think it's like 300,000 now. It's
probably
it
a
is
lot more than that.
absolutely terrible down there. I wrote down some notable names that their homes are ash now,
Okay.
like literal ash, including Billy Crystal,
Oh.
John Goodman,
Oh, that hurts.
Paris Hilton, Anna Faris, Eugene Levy, my guy,
The Levster.
Tom Hanks, like
Mel Gibson.
big names. Yeah, but his will be resurrected.
True. That's true. That's true.
That shit looks crazy, man. I haven't like deep dove into it, but I've watched clips of like especially the wind. That shit is
pretty wild.
not cool, man.
I have so many questions around this. It bothers me.
Are you gonna say why can't they take water out of the ocean and put it out?
No. I know that they can predict a lot of like the winds and stuff, and they know kind of when it's coming. There, with the amount of money that's been sunk into this speed bullet train that still isn't a thing, you would sure hope. We've talked about this before. We're in 2025 now. You can't contain a wild fire. You can't.
Yeah.
In 2025.
So
but
I think that too.
we have these devices in our hands that literally do.
Yep. I think that too,
it's
and
wild.
I know it's always frustrating to me watching the news where it's like watching a helicopter dump water and it just puts out like a foot,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
What a waste of money.
it's crazy that we haven't figured this out yet.
It's insane.
That being said, I do think it's a lot harder than we're giving it credit for. That's all.
Sure.
Like especially this one. Like they had 90-mile-an-hour winds with the fire.
Yeah.
Like that's impossible. Like
Yeah, I mean, and they started pulling firefighters from like Oregon and like Arizona and,
It's
like
Clearly
Nevada
they're
and stuff.
underfunded, right?
of course.
And when you're in California, they should be overly funded.
Underfunded and unprepared.
Yeah,
Like,
which is
they're
wild.
Well, but they're prepared, but this doesn't happen. Like the magnitude of this doesn't happen.
I know, but I always feel like you have to prepare for the worst. Like, and I know that could be a waste, but when it comes to this,
Yeah.
Especially California.
Yeah.
Because they're just known for that.
Well, they're known for droughts.
Yes. Which, their wildfire game is always pretty bad.
Yeah. So
I guess it's just frustrating. I would be frustrated if I lived in that area and I'm like, why doesn't the people that I vote for and try to elect, why can't this be figured out? That's frustrating.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah,
And,
like,
and
that
you would really think by now with technology, like in my mind, I picture, those huge like things in the sky that they can build with drones, like photos and shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why there's not like a legion of 20,000 drones that can go directly to a fire and go by now. You know what I mean? Or something, It is very frustrating to watch this big of a fire happen and then they're just dumping, by the way, which is a ton of water that they're carrying, but it just doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just throwing a little drop on a fire,
Well, also the amount of people that are like higher up too, and they're like confused. They're like, I don't know how this happens. It's like, I mean,
There also needs to be a better way to like find out that these are happening.
they knew the winds were coming.
Yeah.
They knew.
But I mean, a lot of these things, like they don't even know that it's going on until it's already getting out of control.
Sure. But that's fire though.
Yeah.
I mean, fire with wind is a disaster.
Like,
you can't.
Arsonists could make it start too.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
At any point, somebody could start something, but it's
Like it would be cool if they had a system in place that is always monitoring those areas, so that as soon as a fire happens,
Right.
then you get notified immediately,
Right.
and then you can determine by looking at it whether it is or it
the
isn't.
preparedness
But
is pretty bad.
having like a global surveillance system around something like that, it would cost astronomical amounts of money.
It's very bad, man. It's I've been to some of the places that I've seen photos of that are just ash now.
They're completely wiped
It's
out.
fucking crazy.
Yeah,
It's-
I mean
it's-
Malibu basically doesn't even exist anymore.
I've been through the Palisades. I saw a photo of a coffee shop that I really love that I've been to, and it's just like the front brick base of it. That's it.
It's also crazy how the fire just wipes through like certain buildings, and
Yeah.
you would think it would just wipe out everything in its path, and then there's something that's like untouched.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's just different materials and stuff. But yeah. No,
It's crazy.
that is one of the worst fires I've seen in a long time. That shit is terrible.
Yeah.
So, okay, here we go. I got three more. Shark Tank's Kevin O'Leary. You know who that is?
No.
Okay, he's just the main guy in the suit on Shark Tank.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Is reported to be nearing a deal to buy TikTok's U.S. assets.
Hey, there we go.
Okay.
I was hoping somebody was gonna take care of that.
So we'll have
Can I
TikTok.
tell you something? I did not know Kevin O'Leary had it like that.
Me neither. Wow.
Like,
Clearly he does.
he's in the tank,
it's not going to be cheap.
Are we losing TikTok? Is that the talk? Like on the 19th or whatever?
I can
That
I
is
can
the deadline.
Say with certainty, we're not
That
going
no.
to lose this app.
Okay.
That being said, someone does have to step up and buy the assets
Okay.
in order for us to not lose it.
He's buying a chunk of it.
Yeah, and not just the U.S. assets. That's the whole thing. Is that our government doesn't want it in our country because we own zero of it. Mm-hmm. So if we buy the U.S. part of the assets, they'll let us keep this app in
Who created TikTok?
China.
China.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
I mean,
I am the amount of revenue that comes from TikTok. I just know how the world works, and I'm not worried about losing it.
they should pull the Dodgers and just pay part of it right now,
Right,
and then
yeah.
pay all the rest of it
Do an
later.
Otani thing.
Yeah,
And by the way, I think like there's been a kind of a misconception of like on the 19th, if the bill doesn't pass, it's not how that works. Like the app isn't going to just disappear on the 19th.
No.
Like even if we do lose it, it's going to be months of like
There's a whole
infrastructure. And, you know what I mean? Like, so anyway.
Something else will be created in its place. Yeah. Check out this new app that's just like fucking TikTok.
It's called TalkTick.
Called all the ATG and WG app.
US Talk.
Post Malone.
Us Talk. Yeah, I've heard of him.
Yeah. Marissa's favorite.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
You will soon like him.
Sunflower, get out of here. We get
That's
it.
his only song.
It is his only song. Because here's the thing. I don't know what he does. Is he a rapper? Is he White Iverson?
I don't.
Is he country? Is he oldies?
I don't know.
Pick a lane, you fucking hillbilly.
Wow.
All right.
The left lane.
But seriously. Post Malone leaves a $20,000 tip to a single mom bartender on Christmas. She posted the receipt.
I saw that.
And it was a $1 tab.
Yep.
And he left a $20,000 tip.
He must have got like $1 beer.
Yeah, that's 100%. $1 Budweiser, and he's out of there.
Yeah, he got like he went to
100%.
Applebee's and got one of those dollar teenies.
Oh yeah,
100%.
you know it.
As much as the music is not for me, I have heard on many accounts that he's a really good person.
I've heard that too.
So I think that's really cool that he did that.
Yep.
That's a good night for that bartender.
I think he
I'll
has
tell
a
you that.
fuckload of money and he just is like,
Yeah.
I used to not always have this. And
He's coming to Providence Park in Portland, outdoor show.
actually, yeah.
So what you're saying is
Cameron's going
I
to
need to get a job at
Who?
a bar.
My brother.
Is what?
It's Jelly Roll and
Yeah.
Post Malone. Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother's going.
Is he?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this.
Jelly
You're
Roll's
going
cool.
too?
Marissa wants to go.
Yeah.
You know how much tickets are?
Probably pretty spendy.
Cheapest ticket there, nosebleeds, $295.
Yeah.
On the floor, $700. Let me tell you who's not paying $700 to see an artist that I don't like. This boy.
Well, Jelly Roll's there too.
I've never heard a Jelly Roll song in
I feel
my
like you would
entire
like a
life.
little Jelly Roll.
I'm
though.
good.
He's good.
I'm good.
I have played a Jelly Roll song on this podcast.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
A couple times, I think.
Does he talk about peanut butter?
He does not.
Well, I'm out then. Jelly Roll and peanut butter, I'm in.
Oh, peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and gumballs.
All right. Oh, the last four. Here we go.
He went from
No, this
we
is
have
a big,
three left,
this
and
is
then there's
this is a big one.
All right.
This is a big one for all of us. Do you guys know what the lunchy meal is?
The lunchy meal?
That's right.
Who's
I think I do.
Who's offering?
This is a Jack in the Box
Yeah.
property.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Jack in the Box's.
I do.
This is Jack in the Box's. Like I gotta compete with the Biggie Bag, and by the way, McDonald's is about to launch their new dollar menu thing back. Mm-hmm. I'll tell you what's in the lunchy box.
I'm curious if you've got one yet.
I haven't.
Okay.
Here's what's in the lunchy box, and this is a long time coming for us. Mm-hmm. You got some curly fries.
Yep.
You got 5 mini tacos, which are delicious there.
I love those.
You get 4 nugs, and your choice of a double cheeseburger or a double chicken sandwich.
It's not the one though.
Now, but you could make it the one.
If you just got it plain and
That's
threw
right.
cheese on it,
Guess what this boy does?
does that?
I do that anyway.
Yeah, it looks like I actually went to Jack in the Box the other day for lunch.
Huh?
And I was really hoping you would bring this up. I was not that hungry to get that meal because I had to go back to work after that. And I'm like, your boy's going to be hurting.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to report this back to the guys. So maybe I'll hit it this week.
Here's the thing. This is a good deal.
It looked like a shitload
It
of
is.
food, and it's like
It's $7.
Is it $7?
It's their biggie bag, you know.
Yeah, it's $7, man.
Curly fry, 5 mini taco, 4 nug, double chicken sandwich, and a drink.
The double chicken sandwich looks like it's huge too.
That's a good deal right there.
It looks like the return of the
Oh, yeah.
R1.
That's a bad time. Oh,
Yeah.
Man, oh, man.
I'm gonna have to test it out and maybe call
Yeah.
out for the rest of the day. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack in the Box has had a couple eras where I was going way too much. That triple chicken sandwich was a tough era. And then that breakfast platter.
When it was like $3.
It was it
It was like $2.50.
wasn't it $1.99?
Oh yeah,
I think it was $1.99.
Yeah, but then they slowly increased it, and then
That's
it
right.
eventually got back.
But
to
I got in there at the $1.99 level, and that whole breakfast platter for $1.99. Oh
Stupid,
my
dude.
god! Anyway, yeah, check out the Lunchy Meal, not sponsored.
Should be.
All right, last three things are football things, and we're out of here. Did this happen today? Bo Nix throws 44-yard touchdown pass to Troy Franklin today. It is the first rookie-to-rookie touchdown ever in NFL history in a playoff game. Or
Really?
Whatever you want to call it, wild card game.
It's still playoffs to
First,
me.
that's playoffs.
It was the only time they scored.
First,
Yes, it was.
First rookie-to-rookie touchdown ever.
Nice. Yeah.
that cool?
Teammates too.
Look,
Well,
I was rooting for them. I think it's so fucking cool watching him throw a long touchdown to Troy. Like, basically do what he did all in college to him. Like, it was Troy's play, too. It was up, cut, right in the middle. Like, he did that a million times for us.
yeah.
I think that's really cool, man. And that's got to be fun for them. You know what I mean? Like,
Till the game ended.
till the game ended. Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be back. They're gonna be good.
Also, the long touchdown throw that Josh Allen had today was not a touchdown. Not even close to a touchdown. That turned the whole game around.
Oh.
He caught it on the end zone.
Oh.
His foot hit the out of bounds, and he's still fumbling.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then the ref came up and apologized to Josh Allen. He just said, sorry, tapped him on the helmet.
He's good.
Boy, oh boy.
It's hard when your boy Bo. I love Bo as well.
Yeah.
But Josh Allen's my favorite quarterback. It's hard.
I'll tell you, though, Bo got a lot of equity this year.
Oh,
He
for
played
sure.
his ass off this year.
Yeah,
He really did.
He'll be back.
He's a legit quarterback. All right. Last two things. Tez Johnson, Jordan James, Terrence Ferguson, and Jeffrey Bossa declare for NFL draft.
Jeez, that's a lot of them.
As expected.
As expected, absolutely.
Oh, really?
Yep, of course.
There's plenty of kids coming in to replace him.
Dude, we've picked up some beasts.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about that right now.
All right.
Evan Stewart returning.
Oh, nice.
Very,
big.
very big.
That's huge.
Was Tez a senior?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's just gone.
Evan Stewart returning. Bryce, is it Betcher?
Yes.
I say it right? Right?
Yep.
The
Right.
dude that plays baseball and football.
Yep.
Like
Signed by
one
the
of
Astros,
our,
yeah.
One of our best defensive players.
Yep. He's coming back.
Also returning.
Saw that.
And then we also landed Mekhi Hughes from
Tulane.
Tulane.
Coming
Thank you.
in to play running back. Let's
Dude,
go.
I watched
him.
I watched his
Yeah.
He ran for like 1,400 yards this season.
I watched his highlight reel. He is nasty. He's real nasty.
That'll be nice.
Yeah. So
So Dante Moore's going to be back there with him?
Yep. As of right now, yeah. I was when I saw Carson Beck was in the transfer portal, I was like, watch Carson Beck go to Oregon. Just watch.
He's going to
because we've done it
Miami.
the last 2 years. Like we just pick someone up in their fifth, But as of right now, Dante Moore and dude, that Mekhi Hughes dude is nasty.
Damn, I didn't see that news. That's nice.
Yeah.
Carson Beck's going to Miami. By the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's nasty though. Watch go YouTube his highlight reel.
Damn, that's nice.
Because he's a bigger body. He's not Royce big, but he's certainly bigger than Jordan James. But he has that breakaway speed. He breaks tackles. He has great
he's gonna
vision.
look real good in those jerseys.
Dude, he's legit. So that's huge for us, especially losing Jordan James.
Yeah.
There you go.
Time to put your skills to the
We don't
test.
have one of those.
No.
Unless we want to do basketball. They won again today.
They did. They beat Penn State by
They beat
one.
Penn
Nice.
State. Yep. Oh, I guess we should talk about I don't care, but I think it's Ohio State,
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame in the championship.
Yep.
Right? I was kind of wishing it was going to be Penn State or Penn State, Ohio State.
This is both the teams that Oregon beat.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
out of Penn.
If Oregon would have played that version of Ohio State, they would have won.
I know. They just didn't
Ohio
like
State,
show
Ohio
up.
State did not look as good.
But we
in that
didn't.
game.
And that's
nope.
just
Yeah.
That's how it goes.
But I have Ohio State winning that.
yeah, they're heavy favorites, so it's not a surprise.
Well, if you have a question, send it right now. We'll pick the best one and answer out loud. It's a brand new segment just for the crowd, and Colby's given up on Marvel. Enjoy your home makeover shows.
Still holds true. Yeah. Sorry.
This week's question, and by the way, if you want to be a part of the show, on Wednesdays and Thursdays on our Instagram, that's at ATGNWG Podcast, I post a story. Make sure you're looking at our stories there, and I give you an opportunity to ask a question to be part of the show. This week's question from the fans comes from Just Willie P.
Well, thanks for the question.
Yeah, shout out to Just Willie P, friend of the show. Just Willie P says, What are the pros and cons, if any, of being friends for such a long period of time?
God, man, these are really just attacking our friendships. A lot of questions about.
And that
We're just colleagues.
this is just me in that specific arena. I don't think there's any cons of being friends that long of a time.
No, not at
There's
all.
not a con at all.
So
Pros and cons of
that's
long.
That's the answer. I don't see any cons of it. And pros is just being friends that long,
Yeah.
like knowing each other really well, all that.
I think it's all the pros. I will say is always having somebody to like message,
Sure,
and they will message back unless you're me.
unless it's Colby.
I've been better about it though.
Easily the worst text right now.
I know it's really bad, but I'm getting better at it. I think just
Yeah. That the camaraderie, the support.
yeah, and if you need a good laugh, you could reach out.
Yep. Yeah, I think just knowing each other well too. Like
what makes us tick?
We know history. We know, we all know that Colby shit his pants in the side of your house.
Yeah,
She sure did.
You know what I mean?
He
that was
really
last
did.
week.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, I had a crazy one this morning. That diary. I'm not doing a diary this year, but that diary entry would have been crazy this year.
Now's a great time to start.
I
there.
feel like you need to. It's early. It's still early.
I switched. I splurged the other day and replaced my Metamucil with Metamucil Premium.
Oh,
Because Metamucil actually has a ton of sugar in it, like as much as one of these. And I'm like, okay,
that's
that's
zero
not,
sugar, but
well, you know what I mean. Like it has a lot of sugar in it, and the non-sugar one tastes like shit. So the premium is sweetened with stevia. Mm-hmm. It doesn't taste as good because you can definitely taste the stevia. Mm-hmm. But these little pusheroos are real nice. The premium. It's you can tell like it's really fine fiber. It's just real nice.
I think I got to try some of this.
It's real nice, man. Every single morning I have a nice poop every morning. It's just that's worth it to me.
Yeah, I struggle with the poos.
I don't have like any of those like hard pushes anymore, which I hate. I hate that.
What's frustrating in the morning is you have to go poop before you go to work. You
Absolutely.
have to because
It's the first thing I
if you
do.
get to work and you have to poop, it's like the whole day's ruined.
It's the first thing I
I'm
do.
not taking a shit at work.
Oh no, that's good for me.
It's bad for me. Trust me. If you had to poop or I have to poop at work, it's the worst.
Yeah.
But man, sometimes, and I don't give myself very much time in the morning to get up, get ready because I want to sleep as long as I can.
Sure.
Dude, but I'll be sitting there and it's like 8:00. I gotta be to work at 8:30. I'm sitting there. Still sitting there. I'm on my phone, of course, too.
Right.
But my goal is to get a dumper out. And man, it's just sitting.
Sliding.
So the Metamucil would help, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
All right. I'm telling you, man, it is. I'm not gonna say it changed my life, but it's made it easier.
But it's changed my life.
It really has made it easier. Like I actually enjoy waking up in the morning and going, "This is gonna just be nice."
So this is the
just
pros
nice
of being.
Yeah. See, these are the conversations you have when you've been friends for a long time.
That's right. Thank you, Just Willie P, for the question. We appreciate it.
There
This is
are
how we
no
bring it back.
cons in this situation.
That's right.
Your friends can suggest Metamucil tricks for you.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. By the way, Fost, you know what Imodium is?
Yes.
Okay.
Imodium AD. It's stool softener.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before. And
It just
Softens your
just
stool.
it just makes your shit not so hard.
I like a nice one, a hard one. Kind of
it's
stretches
time
you.
to think in sync.
All right.
We need to get a little
My,
little button for that.
Here we go.
Okay.
Just hand me a stack. These would be good TikToks too, by the way.
They would.
Ooh, these cards smell
Oh, that's a
weird.
good idea.
These cards smell weird.
Were these a part of the sugaring process?
No, sugar smells good. Just sugar and water. All right. I'm gonna this one goes out to her who shall not be named because she hasn't followed me back on Instagram for some reason. So she doesn't get a shout out.
Oh, wow. Maybe she did now.
But this card says vegetables. Here we go.
All right, Fost.
A vegetable you steam 3, 2, 1.
Broccoli.
Carrots.
Fuck.
What would you have said, Matty?
Broccoli.
Okay, yeah. Well, fuck.
A kind of squash. 3, 2, 1.
Butternut.
That's what I would have said.
I almost said beef.
Beef
Yes,
squash.
Beef squash?
It's not a vegetable.
Oh my God. And you're just dating a vegan or whatever the fuck she is.
I know.
A vegetable that starts with a C. 3, 2, 1.
Carrots. There we go.
A
So that's where
vegetable
help.
many kids do not like. 3, 2, 1.
Broccoli.
There you
Boy,
go.
we're just going back and forth with
Yeah, we
carrots
are.
and broccoli, huh?
There you
I
go.
was going to say green beans.
I like green beans.
This is going to be hard, but you're going to like this category.
Okay.
At the deli.
Colby.
Kelly's deli.
Who doesn't love a deli? Who doesn't love a
Kelly.
deli?
Harold.
A hot sandwich. 3, 2, 1.
Reuben.
Cheese. Oh, I was gonna say Reuben. I didn't think
Were
you'd
you?
say it. Yeah.
The correct answer is meatball.
Okay.
A cold sandwich. 3, 2, 1.
Turkey
BLT.
sub.
I would have said turkey too.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I don't understand BLTs. I've told you this. A sandwich side. 3, 2, 1.
Chips.
Thank God. You guys missed that.
Yeah.
A flavor of potato chip. 3, 2, 1.
Barbecue.
We have a barbecue's fine. I guess.
Plain. I kind of figured you're going to go plain too. And I still said
I don't know.
barbecue.
Sometimes you just gotta have a plain chip.
Oh, like a Lay's?
Yeah.
I think I would have said barbecue.
Here we go.
Okay.
Picnic eats.
Great.
Who doesn't love a nice picnic?
Me?
You don't?
No, give me a table. I don't want to sit on
Well,
the
you
ground.
can have a picnic at a
I don't wanna
table.
sit at a
table.
They call them picnic tables for a reason.
Yeah.
Picnic table?
No, picnic
A place where Matty sits.
toilet.
Toilet. Easy.
Picnic eats in a table. All right. Picnic eats a picnic main course. 3, 2, 1.
Salad?
Sandwiches? Yeah.
I don't know.
Sandwich. I would think sandwiches.
Well, it depends on how you picnic.
with sandwiches.
Mine would be ribs.
Okay. A picnic drink. 3,
Come on.
2, 1.
Lemonade. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Come on.
A picnic side dish. 3,
I don't like
2, 1.
Baked
Salad.
beans.
God damn it.
I said watermelon.
I thought about baked beans. I was like, you
Oh.
did just say salad, though. so
Watermelon is the answer, though.
Yeah.
It is.
A picnic dessert. 3, 2, 1.
Cookies.
maybe- I was going to say cake. Fucking damn it. Cookies is a better answer.
Yeah.
Cookies is a much better
We are
answer.
not in sync.
No,
Not
this is
so
a rough
far.
night.
Not so far.
This should have been one of our New Year's resolutions to get better at this game.
Okay, here we go. In the home,
Great.
Yeah, we have one. We have a couple of those.
a piece of furniture in a living room other than a sofa. 3, 2, 1.
Coffee
Ottoman.
table.
Oh,
Which is
I don't have a coffee table.
Your ottoman is your coffee table, so we'll,
right.
we'll count it. We'll
we're
count
in
it.
sync.
A kind of pet. 3, 2, 1.
Cat.
There you go.
I only said I normally would have said dog, but you have a cat.
I have two.
See, this is
Yep,
thinking.
you gotta-
this is thinking in sync. I got in your brain.
Hell yeah.
A size of bed. 3, 2, 1.
King.
There you go.
Only way to fly.
Best day of the week to do laundry. 3, 2, 1.
Sunday.
There you go. Okay, you guys
That
are
was good.
you guys are on a roll. Let's do another one.
Okay.
See if you can do it twice in a row.
That was a sweep. If we're
good.
counting the ottoman / coffee table.
That was good.
This one's a little harder.
All right.
At a restaurant,
Okay.
We've been to this.
an appetizer.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Boneless
Tots.
wings. I was just thinking Applebee's.
Yeah, that's a tough one. A way potatoes are prepared. 3, 2, 1.
Mashed.
You say maked?
Baked.
Oh, baked. I was
Baked potato.
What the fuck are baked potatoes? A dessert. 3, 2, 1.
Cake.
That's what I was going to say, but I was too slow. I was going to say
couldn't
ice.
say it.
All right.
A kind of vegetable other than a potato. 3, 2, 1.
Tomato. That's going to do it for Think and Sync.
That was a
We
rough.
should have just stopped after that last
Yeah.
one, huh? Well, we can cut that
Hey,
part out.
had to try to ride the wave a little bit, huh?
Yeah, we can just cut that part out if we need to.
All right, here we go.
Trivia. Trivia.
Oh,
time.
trip, yeah.
Trivia time.
Colby is on trivia this week.
I sure am.
And Fost, you get to use a new, again, not sponsored, Sharpie S Gel Pen, #1 in the game.
All right.
Now,
Let's throw that music in, huh?
yeah, well, I got to do other things. So there's that.
Do other things.
And here's me.
I am currently
Colby
in-
has 6.
Uh-huh.
I have 11.
I have 23.
That's right, because you hit a big one last time.
I did.
You sure did.
Ironically, I have scored all 3 weeks that I have played.
That's right. What's the song, please?
Who wants to be a millionaire?
$64,000 question. To this day, it is still that. All right. You want a category first?
Me
I would
category.
I would love a category.
Let's go.
Wait, is this week 6?
Yes.
Let's go.
Why did I cross out 2? Oh, yeah, 2 to 5.
Board games.
Week 6, you said? Right?
Yeah.
Board games.
Been playing a lot of board games lately.
You'll get this then. Let me know when you guys are ready. When you
Yeah, I
walked in.
forgot. I thought I had my sesame chicken leftovers. I ate it earlier today.
It's unfortunate.
I'm fucking hungry.
I'm a hungry boy too. All right, trivia for this week. You guys are locked in?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Which 2 letters in Scrabble have a value of 10 points each?
Oh, God.
So you have to give me 2 letters in the alphabet.
No, wait.
So which 2 letters in Scrabble, classic game, right? Have a value of 10 points each.
Yeah.
Get you the most amount of points when you hit it and quit it. There's 2 letters.
And we have to get both?
We'll see how this goes. Okay. Like if Fost doesn't get either and you get 1, I would say you get it. Right?
I would assume so.
Yeah. Or vice versa.
Okay.
A value of 10 points each.
Okay. I'm going to lock in.
Okay.
I have no idea, by the way. But I'm guessing.
Really? Okay.
I'm going to go Q and Y.
Q and Y.
That's right.
Okay. Matty's got Q and Y.
I don't know if this is true, but I think the harder letters are higher points.
That is correct.
Yeah, because like.
But I don't think Z's. I think I remember Z being like 8. I don't know. So I'm going to go Q and Y.
Okay. These
I am
two
gonna
rate really nice.
I'm gonna go. Excuse me. I'm going Q and Z.
Q and Z for Fost. Okay.
Should have went CZ.
CZ. C's pretty common though.
I do know
The Coke
for,
Zero's very nice.
I do know that C is worth 4.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
I haven't played Scrabble in so long, and I love Scrabble.
Scrabble's great.
Do you know any words?
Michelob.
Oh,
That'd be
That'd
worth a lot.
be a lot. Yeah.
Have you 2 questions real quick.
Yep.
Did you get Chelsea a cribbage board?
Yes, I sure did.
Did she like it?
Yeah, she played on it during while her family was all here.
Okay. Have you learned a cribbage yet?
No.
Gotta
Hey,
have.
what's
That's
the
the next
answer?
thing to do.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah. Drum roll, please.
Well, you got to say the question again.
My bad. All right. Which 2 letters in Scrabble have a value of 10 points each? The answer is Q and
It's Z. I'm an idiot.
Z.
God damn
It
it.
is Z.
Here's the thing. I thought of QZ, but in my mind, I could have sworn Z was not a 10. That's dumb.
Z is a 10. I think Y is an 8.
That's what I'm looking for. Scrabble Y point value, I guess.
I think X is worth 8 as well.
Y is a 4.
What's a 4?
X is 8. Yeah, Z and Q are 10.
Dumb. All right. Well, Fost won this season.
Yeah, a K is a K is like a 6.
What did you wager?
I wagered 4. I didn't.
Oh, okay, so you went pretty low.
I didn't go big on it.
And
but
I blew another big load.
Yeah,
you?
you did. He must be watching Bliss again. What are you at then, Fost, for the season?
I am at 27.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I am on trivia next week though, so I cannot score.
I do feel like that was a pretty fair
Yeah,
question.
no, that was a good
Well,
question.
that was a good one.
I liked it.
All right.
I mean, I didn't like it because
You didn't get it, but
wrong.
you were close though.
I actually played Words with Friends once in the last couple of weeks.
Did you?
Yeah, it's the first time I've played that in years.
Right, yeah. Okay, here we go. Let's finish off strong.
Top 5.
Weekly top 5 this week, coming at you with top 5 times you feared for your life. Top 5 times you feared for your life.
It's never happened, so you guys can go. I'm not scared of anything.
That's not true. I can name at least 2.
You're one of them.
One of them was
You just pulled that out of your pocket.
in my pocket the whole time.
Just waiting for the right moment to strike.
I came down here earlier and threw away the old one. Oh no!
I know, it went upside down.
Oh, that's gonna.
It's going to be so sticky.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Now you're gonna have an ant problem. Speaking of ants,
Okay, I know one of yours, which is
what is it?
guarding me at Sea Lake.
God, that is my number 5.
What's your number 5?
Yeah, my number 5. Okay. This was actually really hard. I don't think I've had a lot of close encounters with a man, I'm going to die.
Okay.
But this is about as close as we're going to get. So number 5, I put driving back from Clackamas.
In the Wolfsburg?
This actually was,
In the
it was in
Wolfsburg?
the Wolfsburg, but hear me out. This actually wasn't with you guys when we did that, which was also another time.
Yeah, we didn't fuck with them. So.
I think it was like a massage chair at the fair.
I was coming back from a certain person's place. It was just me coming back in the old Wolfsburg, and this was the first time I experienced hydroplaning.
Oh,
With
boy.
and this was an old car. That was a 91 or 2, I think, maybe even a 90 Wolfsburg. And
Barely a car.
Barely a car, yes. And your boy I thought for sure I was going right off a cliff as you're coming out of Clackamas, heading south. It was very terrifying to the point where I actually stopped and pulled over and had somebody come pick me up.
Oh, really?
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I had said person's mom come get me.
In a Mini Cooper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. I can't get home. I can't drive. Like I can't go any further. I feel like I'm going to fly off this road.
Right.
But it was one of the first times, and I was pretty new into driving too. I was probably 17. So that was like my first experience where I'm like, I'm dead. I'm dead unless I pull over. I'm dead. This car is going to go off this fucking ravine or whatever, and I'm toast.
By the way, I don't see.
But
the
I didn't
lunch,
die.
I don't see the lunchy box on the Jack in the Box.
It's only available from like 11 to 4.
Oh, is that right?
Yep. You
I
gotta
eat for lunch.
yeah, you got to read the fine print.
This thing is crazy.
Damn. Mega Munchie box.
Curly
huh?
fries, 32 nuggets, 39 tiny tacos.
Holy
Why
shit.
39?
For what price?
No, it's $25.
Oh, that's not terrible.
39.
It's probably like 14 in real life.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
no,
for
no.
sure.
All right. Anyway, hydroplane. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, like I said, these were hard to come across.
I didn't put any of those on mine, but anytime I was in the Wolfsburg,
That was terrifying.
was
yeah.
on mine because
Yeah.
that was. Now, what's the loaded breakfast sandwich?
It looks pretty good.
Oh,
I've had that.
we're talking egg, and then we're talking sausage, ham, and bacon.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I've
a
had that.
good look right
Have
there.
you?
Oh yeah.
Breakfast sandwich sounds kind of nice.
Foss, what's your number 5?
Oh my god! $10.50 for an extreme sausage.
Oh my god.
Alone.
That's awful.
Oh my.
That used to be
God.
$2.99. What are we doing?
I don't know.
Number 5 on my list.
It's Reaganomics.
Yes. That's number 5 on my list is Reaganomics.
$10.87 for the platter. You gotta be fucking me.
Yeah, number 5 on my list was the time that my harness came off during the Sinbad ride at the fair.
Oh.
Yeah, that was not good.
You around that?
No.
Yeah. Oh my god, that looks so good. It's the one that. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
Wait, do they have those melts that we had that one time?
That's in that munchie meal. That
is it?
one is, yeah.
Oh,
the one that's like only available after hours.
Wait, they have
Oh my!
What is
They
it?
have birria tiny tacos.
birria tiny
That's
tacos.
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
This is gonna go off the rails real fast.
a large curly fry for $6. I can't afford to live.
I can't eat.
I can't eat. Go ahead. Okay, so your harness came off.
On the Sinbad.
Yeah. So like they when they put it on, they locked it in.
Yeah.
And the thing starts. It's the one that just goes up and down, kind of like the Tower of Terror or whatever.
Right.
But you're
Yeah.
just like in the free harnesses, and you just have to hold onto the thing up here. So mine, when it came down and went back up, the thing came loose.
Oh no.
And I felt it like start to go up, and I had to like grab it and hold it like this while I'm still holding the other thing in.
Yeah. The
And
whole
like,
time.
Oh yeah, and like my arms were so tired after like 10 seconds of it.
How old were you?
I was like 14 probably.
Oh, jeez.
It was so fucking scary.
Your life would have ended early.
And like it's not a long ride. Like it's what, like a minute?
Yeah.
Probably. But just it felt like it was 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting here holding it, and I could feel myself like starting to slip just a little bit, and I'm just freaking the fuck out. It was it was all bad.
Dude, fair rides, I bet so many people have these same near-death experiences.
Oh yeah.
I don't do them.
That's why I never wanted to go on the slingshot, because I was always afraid that the slingshot, I'm going to go and the thing's just not going to retract.
into the
and
air.
I'm just going to go. I'm going 150 feet in the air, and I'm going to die.
Can either of you name the person I went on the slingshot with?
Caitlin Posteric.
Zelensky.
I wish.
I shouldn't say that under the
That's
open.
a joke.
I know, but
She does have that Easy Orchards money.
I know.
I just want to be friends, because I wouldn't consider me a friend to her. I want to be friends with her only to get those apple
The donuts.
donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They are pretty good.
Anyway,
That's my number 5, getting donuts.
no, one Sergio Islas.
Have you seen his TikTok?
And-
Ooh, it's spicy.
I haven't actually. Is it good?
Okay. Lots
I
of piercings.
Oh, that's good to know. Okay,
You can hang your hat on it.
my number
You
5.
can hang a lot on it.
My number 5. I think both of you have experienced.
Oh.
I don't know if we were together for this specific one, but I think we were. My number 5, and I think Marissa will understand this as well because she's been there.
Oh.
I wrote the bus ride to Wild Horse.
Yeah.
That gravel road on the cliff on the way in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude, there was a couple turns where I was like, we're going to fall off this road.
Do you remember when we went there during the winter?
That's what
Yeah. Like
I'm
that.
saying.
I didn't experience the winter one.
Dude,
The winter one was way worse
Dude,
because
that-
there were cars that had like slid off the road and were
Yeah.
like they couldn't drive.
yeah, that road was sketchy.
Because we went there with Jake in the Tahoe, right?
or
Yeah,
Suburban.
or the Suburban.
Yep. Sketchy.
Yeah, there,
I guess it's paved now, by the way.
Oh, that's nice. That helps.
Yeah, it only took them probably 20 years to get around to that.
But
Yeah.
there was, I remember being on the right side of the bus. And so I was on the side, like looking over the ledge. There's a couple turns where I was like, we're done.
They didn't put you on the back of the
Because
bus.
we were like sliding a little. Like it was, ugh.
Yeah, go figure
No, they
that,
didn't.
you know, the scariest thing about that was the drive up there. Very closely followed by the oh god, what was the name of that story that Willie used to tell that was really fucking creepy? The purple jacket,
Jacket?
one. And the other one, like Wolf Mountain or something like that.
I almost texted you about this today. So I had dinner tonight at Marissa's parents' house. Shout out to Brian, her brother, turned 36.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brian.
Happy birthday.
So I'm sitting there in their dining room. We're eating some homemade lasagna, which I love.
Brought up lasagna earlier.
You know what she did, by the way? Her mom, she had some rolls, and she had a duplicate replica recipe for the Roadhouse butter.
Oh.
So she made the Roadhouse butter. for the
Nice.
roll.
Oh, that's a good
It was
time
nice.
right
It
there.
was
That's
nice.
a good time.
Okay. So I'm sitting there. I look out their window. They have a pretty big lot. I look out their window, and their neighbor has a purple trampoline.
Oh no!
And I almost texted you. I was like, dude.
That's some real purple jacket energy
That's
right there.
jacket energy. Like, that is scary.
If you walk out there and you see a little knife,
that's right.
Oh no!
I thought about that story today when I was having dinner.
Dude, that's
a classic.
That legit. Like I could put that on this list.
Yeah. Oh,
that is one of the scariest stories I've ever heard.
And Willie told it so well.
Oh, he did.
Yeah,
he sold the shit out of that story.
Yeah. Also, we brought someone brought up the sugaring at dinner, and her dad was there. So there's that.
Oh boy, that's some weird.
Just call this episode sugaring.
It might
the sugar episode.
Okay.
Anyway, the one with the sugar.
I just wrote the ride to Wild Horse.
The one with the sugaring.
Yeah.
That's Friends.
In true Friends format. The one with the sugar.
What's your 4?
This is so stupid. Number 4, I put crazy storm while camping.
Okay.
We'd go camping a lot with my dad and my stepsisters and my brothers growing up. And one night, and of course we were, we never really had like a lot of money. So we did like just the tent camping, nothing bougie. But we like all shared like a giant fucking tent. But anyway, one night we're out on like the lake, like a camping spot right next to the lake. And we had a giant thunderstorm. And
now,
like when you're camping, you literally hear everything and you can almost feel it.
And here's a pro of being friends this long is that I know that you are not a Thunder boy.
Dude, I think that's where it stems from. I thought I did think that night that the world was ending because we were literally looking out into a lake and you could look up and see everything and how loud it was. It was like shaking our tent and stuff. I thought, this is it. Like God is pissed or whoever is fucking pissed now.
He found out I watched porn again and he's coming after me now.
Watching Bliss.
I'm jacking off my tent. He's pissed. With everybody in there.
I don't think I've ever jacked off in a tent.
I have. And then
new goal for the year.
I'll buy a tent.
That's your resolution. That's your resolution.
Put it up in my living room. Just knock that off my list real quick.
Yeah, but I thought the world.
Yeah.
It seemed like the world was ending, and this was me probably when I was like 9 or 10, probably.
Yeah.
And I'm just.
It is louder
outside
though, for sure.
Yeah, and since then, man, if you get even a hint of a thunder, your boy is awake, and I'm not. I text you
since you moved out closer to me. I get a text every storm. Hey, you got thunder over there?
Are you good?
Yeah.
Like we're
I just need someone to talk to.
We're only a mile away.
Chelsea's usually sleeping. I'm like, Matty.
I just think it's.
How's it over there?
I just think it's Thor every time. It makes me laugh, and then it's fine.
It scares me. And that time, I did think I thought the world was ending.
Sure.
It sure seemed that way. Yeah. But then the next morning when you wake up, like the skies are clear.
Oh, post thunderstorm, sky is the best.
Oh, and I feel like an outdoor boy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'll go get some jute.
You love the jute.
Fost, what's your 4?
Number 4. I haven't thought about this in a
Still working on the CZ, by the way. It's right here.
Wow.
I haven't thought about this story in a long time, but it came to mind while I was doing this list. So when I was probably about 10 years old, I think I don't remember if it may have been Kevin. I think it was Kevin and I and my neighbor we were camping out in his backyard.
2 camping.
Yeah, a couple
back to back.
So we were camping out in his backyard, and where we had like everything set up was like you could kind of see like down the side of his house, like out to the street, and it was just kind of like an open area between like their house and ours, and so it was just kind of a big area, and so we were just hanging out back there doing whatever, and
jacking off.
Yeah, in the tent, of course. Yeah, what you're doing at 10 years old.
Never done that.
And then like. It's probably about midnight, maybe like 1 a.m. And all of a sudden my brother comes over, which, really kind of came out of nowhere. He jumped over the fence in the backyard, which was really caught us off guard. Like, what the hell are you doing? And he's like, you guys need to come back to the house now.
Oh, you've told me this.
Yeah. He's like, you guys need to come back to the house now. That's right. And we're just like, like what? Like, are we in trouble or something? He's like, no, but you need to come back right now. Like, don't ask. And so we kind of like try to put all of our stuff together, and we start sneaking toward, like, going across the side of his house to go across the yard to go behind, like, there's between, like, where the front door is and where my parents' room was, and like this, like the kind of the front of the house, there's this big bush that you can kind of just disappear behind it. And so we have like our sleeping bags and everything kind of bundled up, and we're trying to go and kind of disappear behind this bush. But we look out in the street as we're going, and we see coming down the street at the end of the street, there's like 8 or 9 people lined up on one side of the street. And we're like, that's really weird. Like, there's never anybody out here that late. And as we're running across, over toward where the front door is, there's 9 or 10 other people on the other side of the street. And like, you could see that like probably half of them had like bats on them. There was a couple of dudes with knives, and like one guy that had, it was like something out of a movie. Like,
seriously.
This is the beginning of The Purge.
Yeah, kind of, or like The Outsiders or something. Like, it's like a,
two rival gangs,
classic gang, gang rival, showdown or whatever.
There's a great Broadway show right now,
and
The Outsiders.
Oh yeah, and so we saw that, and we get to the door really quick because they're far enough away that they can't really see what's going on. So we get to the door, and my dad opens the door and he says, "Get inside." And so we get in there. He closes the door. He's like, "Just go into the back of the house." He's like, "If you hear anything, don't worry about it." And we're like, "Well, what are you talking about?" He's like, "I've been out here, all night because I've been hearing these people going at it." And I've
Scandinavian
I've heard
Olympian.
Because earlier in the night we heard cars like peeling out, in the streets nearby, and like this was back at a time where there weren't a lot of like subdivisions and stuff. Like we had one of the main connecting streets, and there wasn't really a lot down one way. And so, but we heard like the chains, and we heard the bats hitting the ground. We heard them like yelling at each other and stuff, but we didn't really think too much of it because I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
And at one point, I went to go ask my dad a question because he was out in the living room, and I went out there, and he's literally just sitting. He's sitting up with like the blinds like kind of open, just on one end, and he's just looking out there, and he's just got a fucking gun in his hand. I'd never seen him do that before.
Damn.
And like it's like serious, and I'm just like, what is happening right now? And he's like, I don't know what's going to go on, but the fact that they're doing this right outside of our house, like, I'm ready for anything.
This is my house. I have to protect it.
Kind of. And so, dude, it was so weird. Like, just as soon as I saw the gun in his hand, I just turned around and went back to my room, and like we closed the door, and we were just sitting there in the dark.
Yeah.
Just like listening for anything.
Okay.
So
this is really random, but it made me think of it. When Marissa was going through my Instagram like 15 years ago, there's a photo of me and Colby Kylie.
Oh, I remember that.
And she started singing Bubbly. And it made me think of the time that us three were in your room and we just listened to Bubbly over and over. It was like the first time we'd heard the song.
It was for like 6 hours.
We listened to that the whole night.
Yeah, we were
on repeat.
For no reason.
We were in college.
Yeah, that was post high school.
Yeah, we were doing homework.
And then I'll never forget. We turn it on and you're just here. Will you count me in?
Do you know where we were listening to that
on
from?
MySpace, I guess.
It was on Madison's MySpace.
Sure, that checks out.
Okay.
It was that, and she also had Battle. And then we heard that and we're like, oh, so we just went back and forth between them.
It's good stuff. She has a catalog.
She does.
My number 4, you guys were definitely not at. Huss was, though.
Oh, I was there.
In spirit. My number 4 is in the dead center of Istanbul, Turkey, in 106-degree weather. I was there for a brand deal, and every morning, 6 a.m., they would send a car for us to the hotel to take us to where I was shooting. We go out 5:55. We always met in the lobby. 5:55 a.m. Boom, out. Car shows up. We get in. And he's like, okay, we're good. He had a little English, and we go, and we pass the freeway exit. I remember seeing that, and I was like, okay, I don't know Istanbul. Maybe it's a faster way. He proceeds to drive, I don't know, a half an hour, and this place is a mile away. And we're like, in my head, it was just this guy took us like he was just lost. We got in the wrong car.
Oh.
The car that was supposed to pick us up was behind him, but it was the same car.
No.
Huss and I got taken to what I can only describe as, I don't know if there's this word's kind of outdated now, but a ghetto of Turkey.
Sure.
But
Just like the slums.
we were
basically.
taken to the
Streets.
slums, and he pulled over to an apartment, and he was like, "Okay, here you go," and we were like,
This isn't the place.
"This is not good." Like we were Istanbul's a huge city. We could see the city from where we were. That's how far out of the city we were.
Oh boy.
And we were like, we're gonna die here. Like this is really not good. And then there's a language barrier that's really hard. And so I was like doing a translator app and stuff. And this guy got mad at us because he had driven all this way, and he thought that it was just like a normal taxi.
Yeah.
And he was like, pay. And we were like, what the fuck do we do? Like, this is really bad. So I had a bunch of Turkish money on him. So I paid him for his time because he was yelling at us. Paid him. He's like, and I finally got a hold of the guy that I was working with there who's knew Turkish, and gave the guy the phone. And he was like, you guys are idiots. You got in the wrong fucking car, and I just wasted my whole morning driving out here, right? So he ended up taking us back to the hotel, and we went to the right place. But it was about an hour and a half where we were like, dude.
Well, yeah, especially because
you're in
a place that you have no idea.
Yeah.
It was bad.
You're
man.
really just trusting the locals
Dude,
to not take you out into nowhere.
It was really, really, really bad. Yeah, there's a couple moments where I was like, man, this is really not safe where we're at. It was very, very bad. And then I think I gave him a bunch of extra money at the end just to be like, sorry for your
inconvenience
troubles. But and then we found out the car that we were supposed to get into arrived at the same time. It was just behind the car we got into.
Jeez.
Well, it's the same car too.
Same
so
car.
How are you supposed to know?
Yep, same car. Yep. So yeah, that's my 4. Taxi ride in Turkey to the wrong place.
Taxi ride to hell.
That's pretty much, dude. It it looked like one of the cities in what's the Denzel movie?
Man on Fire.
No. I don't want to say the main thing because it's a huge giveaway, because it's a huge twist.
Hotel Rwanda.
No, it's like
not Denzel.
It's like post dystopian times.
Oh, Book of Eli.
Book of Eli, because I don't want to say the twist of that, but it looked like one of the towns in Book of Eli.
Oh boy.
Like just desolate, like dogs barking everywhere. Like it was, dude. It was.
Yeah, that's not a good.
It was
time
fucked
at
up,
all.
man. And Huss was freaking out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I bet.
It was just not a good time.
Shaking in the big dog shirt.
That's right. What's your 3?
My 3 is shaking in a big dog shirt. That's a fear I have.
Big Dog still makes clothing.
Oh, you bet.
I'm sure they do, and I bet it's great. I heard they're bigger and doggier
That's
now.
what we should get Huss for Christmas.
A big dog shirt?
We should all get him a Big Dog shirt.
That's awesome. I kind of want a big dog shirt now.
Oh God.
I will totally wear one to work.
$40 for a Big Dog shirt.
Big dog nurse, your butt is mine.
What a wild era of time.
Big
It
dog.
was just all like puns.
Do you remember Big Johnson shirts?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, same kind of thing. Oh my God! With the dog with the glasses. That's the class.
big
Yep, that's
deal.
the thing.
I want you to wear that so bad. Oh, okay.
What's your
What's your
Alright.
3?
My number 3, I put. I put losing my mind
2020?
in 2015.
Or sorry, yeah, 2015.
2015. Yeah. So before Hayden was born, I got a random just fit of like I don't know. Really super severe anxiety and depression. Yeah. And
Now, I have to ask, because I know this story very well. Had you just gotten home from Chatty Shack?
No.
Okay.
It happened I can tell you
because that's some depressing.
That probably
nights.
didn't help.
Depressing nights too.
No, it started at work. I just had a horrible obviously people out there know what a panic attack is, but I think it was my first one ever.
Yeah.
Or one where I couldn't identify what was going on.
Right.
And I literally just pretty much ran out of the building. And I was like, man, that was weird. What the fuck's going on? And I just kind of shook it off, whatever, Yeah. And then I just, the rest of the day, I was just wiped out. And then I went back to work the next day and I was like, okay, kept drinking my coffee. I was a heavy coffee drinker at the time.
Yep.
I was like, nah, I feel okay. And then it just came on again. And then I was getting really fucking depressed and stuff. And I was like, what is happening? Literally thought I was losing my mind.
Yeah, I remember.
At the time, looking at my now ex-wife, and I was like, I don't know what's going on with me. I was like, just call somebody. I need help.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm losing my fucking mind. Am I dying? Yeah. Am I dying? And I think that's part of it where I was like, I'm so scared where I think I'm dying.
Turns out it was just being in the room with her.
I think it was. But I think it was a lot of things. I think it was over caffeinated. Yeah. It was
over caffeinated, under arrest.
Yeah. And then the uncertain, we were going through a lot of stuff with like health stuff with the kids and stuff too. Mm-hmm. Or the kids we didn't have at that time, but we're about to have.
Yep.
And there was a point where I'm like, I actually think I'm dying.
Yep.
Am I dying? Am I dying? Somebody tell me that I'm not dying. I need somebody to tell me.
Yeah, and I did.
It was fucking scary, man. It was so scary.
For sure.
And I'm like, I don't want to ever go back to that place and feel like I'm actually dying.
Yep.
Without something physically happening to me.
And then you died.
And then...
I came back as a new man.
Then you got some meds and we went to Blackjack's.
Yes, we did. It was wonderful.
Fost, what's your 3?
Number 3, I have... car accident on my way to my 11-year-old baseball party.
Sure.
Oh.
So
you're not the one driving.
I was not the one driving. Oh. So my dad was driving. It was
Let's try to make these a little shorter.
Yeah. So my dad was driving. It was my dad, my mom in the front seat, and then it was me in the back seat. But I was sitting in the middle because we had a bunch of stuff in the other side seat.
Yeah.
It was just stuff for the stores or whatever. My brother was sitting next to me. And so we pull out of the house and we go, a couple blocks down, we get onto, the main road. And I was looking for cough drops for some reason. And I kept looking for them in this basket that was right next to me. I couldn't find them. And I kept asking my dad just over and over again where they were. And eventually he turns and he turns back and tries to reach for him.
Yeah.
To try to grab him. And while that's going on, this car that's coming towards us veers into our lane. And my mom saw it and she's like, jam. And he turns around and because we're going 35 miles an hour. We're both cooking. And so as soon as he turns around, he slams on the brakes. And I had just looked up because she yelled and I looked up and I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Ooh.
And so right as the impact happened, I had just this magical instinct to throw my arms out and I hit both of the headrests.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that kept me from just flying out the windshield, realistically.
Doing a little, what's that guy from Fast and Furious?
Paul Walker.
Paul Walker move?
Pretty much.
I don't think he went out a window. I think he...
he wrapped around a pole.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was such a fast sequence of things of just, looking for something that I absolutely didn't need at the time. And then he turns around, that happens because this lady was messing with her radio. And so she veers into our lane and we kind of veered a little bit into the middle. And then she yells and I look up and I just went like this. And yeah, and we totally just decimated her car. But she
ruined the party.
Yeah, she ended up being fine. And then all the rest of us were pretty much fine because he was in his green Silverado, so like it took
always
almost
a
no.
Silverado.
It took like no damage
Or a Subaru.
realistically. Had to go to a chiropractor for quite a while after that, though. We all had some level of whiplash from it because everybody was kind of not where they were supposed to be in the car at that time. But yeah, it was a really just such a fast twitch moment that could have very easily gone completely awry. So
Okay.
very scary though.
My number 3.
No pizza either.
My number 3 was in 2017. I was with one Law Dog.
Oh, great.
I saw him today, by the way.
Did you?
Yeah, I went to Walmart today.
Oh, is he working there still?
Yep.
Nice. What is he doing there?
Every time I've seen him there, he's outside like rounding up the carts.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I was with Law Dog, 2017, at the premiere of the first It movie
Oh, I know this one. Yeah.
at Bridgeport. And about halfway through, we're sitting about 3/4 of the way up. About halfway through the movie, we hear screams, we hear people going crazy, and we see the whole theater get up and run out of theater. This was not long after the Dark Knight Colorado shootings.
Yeah.
And I think it was just a chain reaction. And so Law and I got up and we sprinted out of the theater. And it was one of the only times, maybe the only time in my life that I've like been in a crowd and like been like, oh fuck, there's a shooting happening. Like this is like I was actually in that. Like we fucking booked it out of that theater. And then it turned out we were outside and they came outside and they're like, there was a fight happening a couple rows behind us. I think some dude touched someone's girlfriend or something, and a fight broke out. And then the girls around them screamed.
And then everybody took off.
Everybody thought it was
Yeah.
Because I remember
gun.
I don't really think about it now, but I remember back then going to movies and being like, okay, I gotta be like
There's the exit.
a little ready just
You
in
have
case,
to,
you
yeah.
know. And
I still check.
I definitely look at the exits, but it's less on my mind of that because it was just fresh. But yeah, man, we sprinted out of that theater, and it was one of those panic ones where we're like, holy fuck, like this is happening. It's one of those like you see it on the news, and then you never think it's gonna happen to you,
Yeah.
and then crazy. And then we went back in. We all got vouchers for a free movie, and then they also just rewound the tape and went back to where. And watch the whole movie.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were about right here when everybody started taking off.
You know what it was? It was actually towards the end.
Oh, okay.
I remember because it was a scary part too, which made the scream worse.
Oh yeah.
It's towards the end when they're in the cave thing and he comes out and does the dance.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, this is the most scared I've ever been. And then
Everyone's
and
freaking
then we
out.
just- yeah. it was-
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing like that happening while you got the weird like circus
Hearts racing,
calliope
too.
That's
flute
right.
going on.
Yeah.
That's right. So I wrote Chaotic Movie Theater watching it in 2017.
All right.
That was crazy.
What's your 2?
I just put anytime I've been on a plane.
Fair.
I think the worst, and I think I'm going to die, and this thing's going down.
So that's a valid fear to have.
Especially the plane coming back from Boston, when we'd all been, specifically myself and another fellow, had been drinking and taking, let's just say, a little pill that likes to keep you up and focused quite a bit for days on end,
And then
with
you
little
just-
sleep.
And then you just stayed there.
We just stayed. And I thought for sure when he started freaking out, I was like, there's a reason why he's freaking out. We're going to get in this airplane. We're going to get up in the air and we're going to die. I could feel it.
And yet you drive to work every day.
I know. You guys survived it. So I guess
we
I
survived it all right.
And laughed the whole way.
We laughed from
we laughed until
about Chicago. Yeah.
Kansas.
yeah.
Yeah. Anytime I've been on a plane, it's the worst. I hate planes. And
Yeah, you got to get over that, man. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do when you get on planes.
I'm aware. I know. I'll get there someday.
You just got to, you're not going to get there if you don't do it. You just got to do it a couple
Yeah,
times and
yep.
realize, like, oh, nothing happened.
For sure. It's just, It's like we talked about the dentist. It's all the anticipation.
You should just do like a Salem to Bend. You're up in the air for like 25 minutes.
Just a quick little guy. Yeah, but that's probably on a tiny ass plane where you feel everything.
That's true. Tiny would be.
Ugh.
They have they have ones
Even
that go
a Vegas. Is
they have one that goes
up.
that goes up to Seattle.
Yeah,
it's like a 30-minute
I've
flight.
done that Seattle flight.
Yeah, the Seattle flight's 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll see. We'll get maybe it's part of my New Year's resolution too. So full circle.
It was last year also.
True.
What's your 2, Fost?
Number 2, my brother will remember this if he's listening. I have number 2 is called Budget Truck, and so quick little story for this. So we used to go get our hair cut at a salon that was out in South Salem. That's right over by Golden Dragon. That is now, I think it's I don't know what it is now, actually. It could be a gym or it could be anything. Okay. So we were out there, we got our hair cut, and we're driving back home. This is when we lived in Kaiser. So we're driving back home. We go and get on the freeway, and while we're driving down Kubler, there's just like a budget truck, like one of the budget rental trucks, just like the regular box truck. And we had to change lanes, and this guy was driving kind of erratically, and so we needed to get into the right lane so that we could get onto the freeway. And so we had to get in front of him, but he wasn't really giving us a lot of room. So we get in front of him, we kind of cut him off a little bit, and we just take off. And we both get on the freeway, and we're going. And this dude gets right up on the bumper. And so we, try to get away from him. We switch lanes a few times. He just starts following us just everywhere. Like we switched lanes probably 40 times, just trying to shake him. Couldn't do it. Got off, got off at Kaiser. He got off at the same exit. We start driving through Kaiser, and he's following us all the way through there.
Jesus, that guy's holding a grudge.
Oh yeah. He was super pissed.
To be fair, you cut him off.
We did.
To be fair.
But he's taking it to the next level now.
Yeah, that's the nth degree.
Like we go over by the Mormon church.
Yeah.
We take we take trail, and we're going the back ways behind.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know.
He's still following us.
Yeah.
He's making these really weird turns in that thing. Like he is dedicated. And so we're trying to find ways to shake him. And so we're going through all these neighborhoods trying to get away from him. And he is just flooring it in this moving truck.
Yeah, the budget truck.
And so we finally decide we just got to try to gun it and get home and see if we can just get enough space that he can't see us. And so we get up into the neighborhood, open the garage door, and we get into the garage right as he's coming onto the street, and the thing closes right as he gets near there, and we get inside the house, and we go run over to the front door window, and we can see that he parked the truck right outside of the house, and he's looking in, and he eventually drove away, but he sat outside of the house for 5 minutes.
My God,
the wet bandits.
It was nuts. It was wild. We thought that he was going to get out and try to come up into the house.
Yeah,
but there was.
We know Jimbo's packing. Just blow his head up.
We were. Yeah, we were the only ones home. But luckily, there was a police officer that lived down the street, and he was off duty, and his car was just sitting out there. And so he eventually left because he didn't know if the guy was active or not. But we never saw him after that. But dude, it was so scary. And
he's been following you since.
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know.
Watch out for those budget
on
trucks.
A full moon.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 2 was when I was 15.
Oh.
Yeah, my number 2 is when I was 15. It was I'm gonna say the second day I had my permit.
Ooh.
Which was that permit is when you have to have a parent with you, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Second day of the permit, we drove out to the Turner office, and that normal road out there is kind of sketchy.
Yeah, oh yeah.
We were in the maroon Yukon.
Oh yeah. Remember it well.
And my dad was like, "Hey, you're driving. Here we go." And I was very excited to drive, of course. That's a pretty crazy road to take your kid on second day with a permit.
It is.
Yeah,
but whatever. And about halfway down that road, I'm driving, and the front right tire goes off the road, and I felt it, and I overcorrected and just went like this. And we did not a 360, but 3/4 of that, 270.
Yeah.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
We did almost a full circle, and we ran into a fence and hit the side of the Yukon, the post. of the thing.
Oh, how'd he feel?
And fucked the whole car up. Yeah, he wasn't happy about it, but he also was like, I mean, I'm glad we're alive.
Yeah.
Because that could have gone very bad. That road is 45.
It
So
is.
like we were moving.
There's also that one stop sign that you don't stop at.
That's
That's
right.
a really sharp
it's,
turn.
It's
too.
right after that. I took that turn and right there. is
Yeah.
where it happened.
That is not a forgiving turn at all.
So I overcorrected. Thankfully there was no cars going the other way because we went into the left lane and did this like this and hit the left side of the car on the fence.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy.
So yeah, that's not what you want when you first start driving.
No,
That wasn't good times. And just feeling the car like turn without you doing things was wild. So ended up being fine and whatever. But yeah, that was real scary for a second.
My sister ran into the bank.
That's right.
Good old Haley.
And now she's running into the bank with her uterus.
It's true.
What's your one?
My one. This should come to no surprise.
Absolutely. Guarding me one-on-one.
Yep. You got it.
we all
pitching
knew
to-
it was coming.
Pitching to me.
2005.
It's pitching to me.
Yeah, pitching you in 2005.
See me walk up in my orange stirrups.
Yeah, I was very scared. I feared for my life.
Yep.
A ball coming back to my face. 2005, senior year. The infamous car wreck. Yeah, I probably should have died that day. I actually blacked out and thought I died. And actually,
Oh, you were pretty close.
that is
all things considered.
Yeah, that's my one by far. That was an actual near-death experience that I don't know if you've ever like actually blacked out before with fear or knowing something bad's going to happen.
I have it.
But I'll tell you, it is very scary to think that your brain can just do that and just shut off. I don't know if everybody's brain does that necessarily, but mine definitely did. Mm-hmm. And waking up and thinking, where the fuck am I? What just happened? Mm-hmm. And not remembering it is very scary.
Was that also a hydroplane?
Yeah.
Okay, so
And in the Wolfsburg.
all your
again.
things are
Wolfsburg.
all fucking hydroplanes. Learn
I
how to
know.
drive.
Well, I've learned since. I was a young grasshopper at that point.
Yeah.
Man, but that is the closest thing to a near-death experience as you will definitely get.
Yeah. That was pretty insane.
Yeah, I think any time that you're
Yeah.
walking around on the freeway is generally
Yeah.
not a good idea.
With your mouth completely shattered and your everything. Your
I
face.
wish there was like cameras, like freeway cameras back then.
That's a pretty busy area. It's almost surprising there
I
wasn't
would love
something
to see,
there.
I'd love to see footage of that.
Walking around like a zombie, I'm sure.
Get off.
Yeah, I never want to experience that ever again.
Yeah.
If I have I don't want to have if death is coming, I just want it to happen.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want that again. That's almost scarier.
Agreed.
I'd rather just die. Like,
Agreed. Yep. I don't want any suffering, any pain.
no, let me. I just want to go out.
Yep. Take me out to the pasture in Istanbul and
Yeah,
shoot me down like a dog.
give me the old Yeller
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
treatment, please.
Right.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
like
here.
I said, make me unconscious and put me through a wood chipper.
There you go.
It would be over quick, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The podcast would look much different if
That's
that day.
Oh, it'd fall to pieces. All right. What's your one?
It'd be way better.
Number one on my list, this is by far the most scared I've ever been in my entire life. My brother would also remember this because it happened at the store. There was a day that he and I were working.
We have 7 minutes.
Okay. There was a day that he and I were working at the store by ourselves, and a customer came in, and he looked really out of sorts to begin with. And he just had like this really weird look on his face. His demeanor was really odd, and his eyes, I've never seen eyes that looked like that before. Like they looked just completely void. And he was talking to both of us, but he wasn't making any sense. He was just like saying things, and he was looking kind of like in the general direction of both of us, but like not at either one of us, like more like looking through us. It was super.
So drugs will do to you.
I mean, that's probably what it was, but like it's like he had like this weird aura about him where I swear if if he came at both of us, I don't feel like either one of us could have stopped him.
Yeah.
And like he wasn't a physically imposing guy either. Like he was just a
Can
tall,
just be that aura.
Yeah, he was just kind of like a tall, kind of stocky guy.
Yeah.
But he just had just like this completely like demonic look to him, and it was so uncomfortable. And it just scared the shit out of both of us. And he eventually turned and left after he was there for talking to us for about 15 minutes. And once, like, as soon as he left and like went around the corner, like the entire aura changed again. Mm-hmm. But it was so fucking scary. I can't really describe it very well, but I've never encountered a person like that just like completely changed the entire complexion of a room like that before.
It's probably an alien.
I don't know. I maintain it was a demon. Like my brother and I both have that thought about that.
Okay.
Could have been.
That's how Colby feels when a powerful woman walks in the room.
That's just a demon.
It's true.
All right. My number one. Is this it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I feel when you walk in a room.
That's right. All right. My number one happened to me. I have no idea what age I was. Pretty young though. Let's call it. How old is Hayden?
8.
Yeah. So let's call it like 8 or 9.
Okay.
Okay. This is at Detroit Lake. And I'm there with my parents, and I think some of their friends were there. And we were just walking around. And for some reason, they let me, maybe I was old enough, they just let me kind of go off on my own and explore. And I was like, I don't know, maybe 100 yards from them. And I started walking on this log that was like, I thought shallow water, just a log over. To be honest with you, I remember what I was doing. I was reimagining Simba walking across the log, getting older. And
So
I was doing that in my head.
Yeah.
Okay. Walking across, and about 3/4 of the way through, slip, and I fell to the right into the water. Mm-hmm. And I thought was shallow, and it ended up being, how do I explain this? Like, it ended up being basically the place that the current started. In the lake. Yeah. So I was holding on to the log like this, and it was pulling me under. Yeah. It was going the opposite way. And I remember this, and I remember how only my left hand. And I remember being like, holy fuck, this is like, I was old enough to be like, I'm going to drown.
Yeah.
This is really bad. I was under the log being pulled under. And then my dad's friend, I think, heard and pulled me up. But I was like,
just barely.
Yeah. I was like, man.
Dude, drowning is so scary.
That was really close. It was very bad.
Yeah.
Very bad.
This would be a much different podcast had you
it'd be in
bears.
And then the joke answer for that is also at Detroit when I tried to do the Titanic in the front of the boat. And the person driving swerved on purpose, and I flew out of the boat with no life jacket on, which is fine. But I landed in a salamander pit. There's about 55,000 salamanders. And I got up, and there's like 9 here, 20 here. And I just walked like this. Like this with salamanders all over me.
Salamander man.
He became Salaman.
That's right.
Ooh.
That's right.
Dear.
Okay, that is top 10 times you feared for your life.
Top 10. Damn.
Sorry, top 5. Felt like top 10.
Yeah, it was a long enough one.
All right, guys, that is episode 88. We got a nice long one for you. To be honest with you, last week was real short. It was like 240.
We owed this to the fans.
So we're back to it. It's going to be hard to pick the title for this. I really like I'm Not There at All. Toss Some Seed is real fucking good.
Yeah.
We want you to win
is funny, and then Let Go of My Gels is also funny. I think Toss Some Seed does the best.
Yeah. I'm Not There at All is pretty good though too. Yeah. It's between those two for sure.
I'll decide.
All right. I'll decide.
We'll figure it out. I'm amazed that sugaring isn't on that list.
Should we call it sugaring?
I feel like we kind of have to.
All right.
It kind of became the theme of the episode.
Yeah.
All right.
I actually need to go home now and sugar myself. So
I have to go home and get ready for work.
There's a vagina.
I'll sugar you first.
Okay.
Okay. Nice.
Or just normal.
It's a clam.
Just normal lips. Look at this. Isn't that crazy?
I never realized that.
Yeah, lips. Okay.
Nice.
All right. That's episode 88. All the good names are gone. Boy, oh boy, we are on the heels of 100.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there. Episode 88, All the Good Names Were Gone, the podcast. Thank you guys for being here. As always, follow everywhere. Follow on the talk, Instagram, and especially go subscribe. Go subscribe on YouTube, please. It's free and really helps us out. We're trying to grow there as much as we can. So get in with us, lock in, go support by following us. All of that stuff's free. Okay. Episode 88. Thank you guys for listening. I've been your host, Matty.
I have been your co-host, Fost.
And I am Colby.
And